I have now started the recording. Now you may read, David, and let it be forever received in the annals of history, or something like
Annals?
that.
I don't know.
In the annals of history. There we go. Let's go.
It's what it's called. What do you want from me?
Dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Though cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands on the western wall.
Alrighty then. David, as you know, when we left off last time, I was in the middle of ritual casting Detect Magic, so I don't know if I am still amidst the casting when they show up.
No, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that that's still going on.
Alright.
I guess I'll go under the assumption my lantern's put away since I don't have light.
I can give you light back.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
you
just go
have
with the
light.
assumption I put my lantern away because it makes sense.
You have light.
Do I have light? Oh, I do. Okay. I couldn't tell. So...
Yeah, no, y'all aren't doing anything right now.
I'm in the middle of a spell. Don't look at me.
I guess I'll continue with what I was asking. So how exactly would you roll a short rest for gaining HP?
Oh, roll your hit dice, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. At this point,
since I'm dual classing, would it be both?
you can pick to spend one from one of your classes or both. You count all of your hit dice from, even if you're multi-classing, all into one giant pool, and then every short rest you can spend as many of your remaining pool as you want. And then after you roll your subtotal, you add your con modifier to get your final total. And then that's how much HP you recover. You, however, have to pick however many dice you're going to spend on the short rest all at once, and roll them all at once, and you can't like roll one die and be like, okay, I need a little bit more. Roll one die, okay, I need a little bit more. Roll a die, okay, I'm good.
Well,
so you don't like overspend. Like, you have to just do it all at once.
Well, since I have no faith in my dice ability, I'm going to be using my fighter's side, which is a D10.
Nice.
So let me just roll that now.
Okay.
Nice!
And what's your con modifier?
0.
Alrighty then.
Either way, I'm full health. Full health.
So 6 HP.
Because I have 18 and I had 13, so I'm full health. Cool.
Hey, look at that. He actually didn't roll bad. That's impressive.
Oh man, I mean, I feel like I've gotten my ass owned in other things that Dave told me not to mention a little too much today, so I feel like the world's gonna be nice to me.
all of your bad karma's gone now.
I don't know. Let me check real quickly. So like, roll like 10 d20s.
You don't want to lose your karma right now. Are you really going to waste it on rolling 20? Yeah, you are. Look at that.
Well, there you did it.
No.
Congratulations, you just wasted all your good rolls.
Congratulations.
Which one of these is a good roll? They're average, except those 18s.
Exactly one above average, so good job. Wait, no,
I like how you just
isn't.
said they're all average, but average would be 10, 11. And most of your rolls are well above that.
No, yeah, you're 21 above average.
Not of
hey.
my average. Like in my other sessions, I would normally be getting 15, 16s average.
Oh yeah.
Because these sessions fucked me.
I'm starting to think he has a weird
I don't care for my... I don't care.
What
so
a good roll
I
is.
was talking to my DM friends at work today, and they were perplexed on how you could almost die to 5 goblins.
It takes the skill, man!
That's not a type of skill you want proficiency in. Oh no, I lied. Some of us got... Godak just got downed by goblins. You straight up died. You've got expertise in getting bonked by goblins.
I blame the fact that Dave just saps my luck. Like, yep, that's why he has all the good rolls. My luck gets sapped. It's also why I never get off the hook when I'm playing with Dave.
Wow, get out! The different game.
Anyway, so can I have a description of the room of what exactly has been happening since I've been gone?
Dust and odd bits of stony debris and rubble lie scattered on the floor. An ornate fountain.
Is this the room that we found?
I haven't been to this room yet.
Okay.
An ornate fountain is built into the eastern wall. Although cracked and stained, the fountain's overarching carving of a diving dragon retains its beauty. A relief-carved stone door stands on the western wall.
What is Big Bird by? Look at that! Look at that! He's got a 20!
Yeah, I still... You. Anyway, I just proved my point.
I mean, he did kind of mathematically show that his average was less above average than yours. By 16.
See? It's fact. Dave sucks people's luck away.
Oh my gosh.
There's like all of this math proof right there, but sure.
You're worse than Trump, and that's about the worst insult I can get.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, getting political.
Okay, just to state a fact here, that obviously 2 sessions of bad luck, and Dave's been in all of them. So logically...
Hasn't he been in every session? He's the dungeon master.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would there be a session without me? Could there be a session without me?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen people play games without their dungeon master before. It's difficult and it's tricky, but if you know what you're doing, you actually can do it.
What hose?
Anyway, what is Big Bird by? Because I can't.
Big Bird and Meepo are standing on the fountain right now. Here, I can get them off.
Okay, so it's a... And who's Meepo?
He hasn't met Meepo yet!
Oh, shoot. Wait.
I haven't met Lucy yet! You just dropped my ass in like, oh, everything's situated here?
Yeah. No, Chris actually did meet Meepo earlier.
Okay,
so
then what do I know, Dave?
You know that he's a kobold, that he's friendly, and that he is showing you the way to find a dragon that his clan lost.
Don't trust him for shit. Got it.
And that he hates goblins just as much as you do. He and his clan, their arch nemesis are actually dragons, so y'all all have something in common.
Wait a minute. Technically, Liz is a tiefling, which is a bit dragon.
I feel like I'm more demon-y than dragon-y.
You know tieflings are like...
Are they more demon or more dragon? Or are they
neither!
Neither?
They're devil-based.
Mm.
Yeah, devils and demons are very much 2 different things. And neither are draconic. I mean... Yeah.
I don't know, I'm just thinking based on the image I have of a tiefling in my head. That's why. I wasn't really thinking any more than that.
Yeah. I mean in D&D lore at least.
So
I don't know. Maybe she's some kind of
So
special.
what were the rooms that we've been searching through before we got here, Dave? Just hallways. Nothing interesting.
Empty. They've all been empty.
No, I'm not. I mean, like, there's nothing interesting in them. Nothing important. No.
Not really. No.
All right. No traps that have been popped. Nothing.
Well, not that you know of.
How would I not know if it happened right in front of me? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know, Vail. Would you like to tell Chris on how you walk into a scythe?
What?
Listen, I'm fine. Don't even worry about it.
Anyway, so I wish to just like pop out of like a daze sort of motion, like, all right.
Also, wait, didn't that scythe technically happen after he left anyway? So it was
sorry.
like, all right, whatever.
All right. Anyway, so I wish to pop out of whatever daze you made me walk into while following Godak.
Okay.
And go, all right. So, what's our plan here, guys?
To not die.
Dang, I never thought of that one. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Chris Sky is such a good party member, guys.
The epitome of teamwork.
But no, what's
the pinnacle, one might say.
What I love it when I'm trying to roleplay and then you guys literally make every single way possible to stop that. Hey, want to make a reasonable way to make Chris Sky come? Nope, just teleport him. What a freaking like make it so we understand the story? Nope, let's forget important characters and explain them briefly. Dave.
First of all, one of those wasn't my fault. Second of all, if you want to ask the party questions, you can. But
that's what I've been trying to do. But no, apparently.
Okay, but if you're adding me, then it's not my fault. So thank you and good night.
It's 10%. It is 10% your fault.
It is absolutely not my fault. Anyway, if y'all want to answer any questions he has, go ahead. But we need to go ahead and jump on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I bailed right after we met Meepo, so.
So do we have a goal for being here?
Okay,
anyone?
So long story short, y'all met Meepo. He was like, "Yo, y'all seem cool. Come help. Let me let you meet the clan leader." You met the clan leader. His name was Eustrael. He was like, "Yo, I hate goblins."
I'm sorry, are all these kobolds like gang members? Because they say yo a lot.
Yeah, they are.
Second thing, when did we start despising goblins for whatever reason?
We already do!
Oh my god!
Kidding me. This is a joke, right? Get out of
No, I'm just saying,
you
like,
should
I
hate
get them
the
being
most.
enemies, but when did it turn into racism?
No, they're our arch nemesis now, like, that's it.
Dude, we've been over this. The final boss is going to be just a big-ass fucking goblin.
Please bring in the big-ass goblin.
No, again, you haven't been over this because you haven't explained any of this to me. Again.
What?
Like I said, I literally jumped in. You're like, oh, hey, go have fun. And I'm like, fuck no, I fall into a trap, go into one battle, and have to leave again because it's late. I come back, more people have shown up, and I still don't know the fuck what's going on.
So back to the explanation we were in the middle of before we derailed that.
Yeah. So he was like, yo, you hate goblins, I hate goblins. If you go some goblins for me and get my dragon back, I'll give you a reward. And y'all responded, yeah, okay, killing goblins sounds like something that we want to do, so if we find your dragon, sure, we'll give it back to you.
What high trip is I taking?
Then Eustrael was like, cool, go ahead and take Meepo with you. And then y'all asked, hey, what if Meepo dies? And Eustrael shrugged at you and said, yeah, so he didn't really show an interest in Meepo's life. Yeah.
Riveting! Alright. So then, right now we're in a passage where there's a fountain. I'm assuming the fountain.
Oh yeah, Vail walked off, and y'all followed after him, and then that's where we are right now. That's basically everything.
Great.
Anyway, you all talk. I have to turn something on.
I mean, again, in the middle of a spell, David. You can't tell me to talk to my party members when I'm busy doing the magics.
Why'd you just turn Mafia for there? I can't just be busy doing the magics. I can't do an accent like that.
That would disturb y'all. I don't want to disturb y'all. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Right,
David, you should tell them to not at you.
Oh yeah, I am moving. By the way, I'm at my parents' house, guys. I'm visiting my parents.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Nico said hi, Mom.
I also said hi, Dad. Come on.
Dad isn't here. Oh, Nico. Apparently, Dad is here. He says hi, faggot.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Question: did your parents actually remember me, Dave? That's a good question I have to ask. Like, I don't remember any favorable or unfavorable impressions.
1 second. I'm setting my phone. I'm setting my laptop back down. That was fun. So nice that everything I own is.
Alright.
So if you guys are enjoying the content, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and regret every life decision you've ever
Okay,
made for watching whatever this
now we're
shit is.
talking, I think.
This is the
Yep.
quality content people
Y'all
come
hear
here
me?
for.
I'm just waiting for this
Okay.
tug of rope to end.
We are the best at this, y'all. Actually optimal. We have min-maxed this to such a degree, you guys literally can't be trumped.
But if I was dragged anymore, I'd still be stuck by a packmaster to this day.
Hey, can y'all hear me okay? Or am I robotic?
Sounds about the
Okay.
same.
Okay.
You weren't changing, so you were pretty fine.
Okay.
So David, is my spell done yet?
You mean detect magic?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, no,
like
you're
my
good.
my recasting.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, good, because I was gonna say I have a feeling we're not gonna go anywhere until it's done.
I mean, you know what, Dave? Can I peek around at the other rooms?
Oh, I already checked in that room. There's nothing there.
Don't want to check anyways.
Okay,
Dave?
so are you gonna go in?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna walk in.
Which room
So
is this?
everyone
It's
else's
that one.
screen isn't black, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
check.
I can still
You
control
did,
Chris, just FYI.
Oh yeah, so can I. Hey David, you might wanna.
I'm like, why can I see into
Wow.
this room? I'm very clearly not nearby.
Oh, yeah, let me
I'll-
change that.
You're on a
So now Chris is being handed around like baggage. Thanks.
basically.
So, poor fucking Chris, man. He's got packmastered to this fucking group.
Yup. Everyone's on Chris Vision right now.
Okay, there
Don't
we
worry,
go.
you guys all are just sharing his eyesight.
Well,
Okay,
rip.
so, Chris, I've dusty sarcophagi, 3 to the north, stand on end in this silent chamber. Each of the carved stone coffins resembles elf-like humanoid in ceremonial robes. An altar with images of dragons carved into its black obsidian is set in the center of the west wall. A single candle burns brightly on the altar, but it actually doesn't anymore. Nico took it.
Oh, I just know this.
I burn brightly on the altar.
Candle are a small whistle.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm burning brightly on the altar.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oops. Whoops.
I wish to walk in, notice where there's a spot where a candle should be and is missing, and put one down and light it.
Can you even tell that there's a candle that's supposed to be there? Is there like enough dust accumulated to
I
tell
mean,
or
there'd be a dust spot.
Well, no, like that's what I'm
I guess
asking. Like I don't know. Like I don't know when the last time this room was cleaned.
I mean, I'm assuming since it's so old, there'd be a dust spot. Is that true, Dave?
There's a place in the dust. I guess you could do that.
Okay, then I'll just put one down and light it. Can I just do that?
That's fine. My new candle's cooler, anyways.
Here, 1 second.
My new
I'll
candle
let you.
really doesn't go out. It's the best. It's like a regular candle, but times infinity.
There you go. The candle has been lit or not. Let me.
Oh, I'll just move. There we go. Man, that's a dysfunctional candle.
Okay, what the? Okay, there we go. So,
That candle's super great, Dave.
thanks.
Anyway, so now can I turn off my lamp?
Sure.
Yeah, and then over where I put down the candle, can I just like see, is there anything to read there? Is there anything like written about the graves, about anything? Or is it just kind of, like just a a monument of a thing.
Oh, we lost the DM.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Welcome back.
Dave,
Sorry, I had to
this
connect
is turning
to
into
it.
me. We could just.
So,
I
so
had
David,
to,
how was the Abyss?
I had to connect to a more stable form of internet.
So, like, not
phone?
your Wi-Fi?
Yeah, I had to turn on my hotspot. Shut up, Chris.
Your
Anyway.
hotspot's better than your
Oh,
regular
so
Wi-Fi?
Dave, I have to state something. If this is gonna be as bad as mine was, it might be a good idea not to do it. Just saying.
No, trust me, this is gonna work fine, and if it doesn't, I'll just go back to where the Wi-Fi is.
David, I have a question. How exactly
Yeah?
is your hotspot better than your Wi-Fi?
Because it's a very long story that involves a rant about Kit Charter and how it's a scam, but, you know, that's fine.
Alright.
It could be
Anyway,
worse. You could have the
into
same
game.
rant, but rant about Comcast.
True.
Wow.
Meanwhile, back in D&D. What were you saying? What were you gonna do, Chris?
I was saying that is there any words written on any of the coffins or the main area where I put the candle? Text.
No.
No? They're just nameless?
Yep.
Okay. I wish to try to open one of them.
Oh boy.
You're gonna open one of the sarcophagi.
Yeah.
Okay. Really good option.
I'm
Wait a
sure.
second.
But people summoning things because of breaking shit is completely normal, apparently.
Yes.
So, Dave, what happens? Oh, cool.
Boogly boogly.
Boogly.
Yep, says the skeleton that just popped. So as you open sarcophagi, all of the sarcophagi open,
Oh boy.
and skeletons pop out.
We're all
Ooh,
gonna die in this dungeon.
And the one I can pop back over here.
Okay, Texas, it's the one and only Ford Truck Month.
He
Step up.
is now going to attack you with some advantage.
So basically, my luck hasn't changed. Cool.
I do that. Way to do that. Where's the skeleton thing? There it is. No, it isn't. Where is it? Skeleton.
Yup.
It's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of the night.
You're welcome. I have now enhanced your life experience. So, David,
Yep.
do any of us have any mind to this, or are all of us just going to sit here for the next minute while he fights skeletons?
Wait, why did it roll? Was that the 20?
Don't you have to roll if it'll hit me first, Dave?
No, I think that was the to hit roll.
Yeah, no.
Well,
If you
then
look,
you
it
get
says...
No, it just rolls really bad. It doesn't hit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it rolled an 8 to attack, and if it's rolling with advantage or disadvantage, the second die is a 7.
It rolled a 7. How did it roll a 7?
Oh man.
How did
This is
advantage have worse?
It's just the rolls, man. Anyway, you're not gonna take damage, and now everyone's gonna roll initiative, and I'm gonna have to find a piece of paper to start writing stuff down on. Hey, look, I can write it down on this MetLife.
I got an
insurance
11.
Sweet, sweet 7.
That's really nice.
Yo, 7...
91, boys! 91!
Congratulations, you can now go 8 times before anyone
There we
else.
go. 91! Let's go, Dave!
Yo,
I'll take you on.
Liz, it's like it's like a gas station, 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
We are hashtag
I'm gonna go.
sponsored.
I have to go grab
We hand out
card. Give me
slushies.
just a second.
Ooh.
And then I'm the rejected station.
David, the next time we're in
Like a
town,
parody.
we're gonna need to get some slushies.
712. Well then, I guess since Dave is having a seizure with his internet, I can talk about a story. And basically, I was playing a game that was very, very evil, and I hate it. And burn, fire.
Wait, if you hate the game, why are you playing it?
And here's the reason why. So, do you know what Vermintide 2 is?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was playing Vermintide 2, which is, for people who don't know, it's a Left 4 Dead 2-esque game, except instead of zombies, it's rats, and it's mainly focused on melee combat. It has ranged elements like flintlocks and stuff, but it's very minimal, and you don't have much ammo.
It's okay, when I play Left 4 Dead 2, I basically play it like a melee game anyways.
Yeah. But anyway, so with this, there is.
Okay, I'm back and I have note cards. Woo.
Nope.
thank
Wait,
goodness.
no cards for
I
what?
was gonna talk about the story of heroic deeds, Dave.
Okay, so
10, 10, 3.
Wow. this is going great.
Hey, Dave, would you like to keep that my luck forever?
Yo, wait, how many skeletons are there in there?
5.
Good question.
There's 5? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's a lot. Oof.
Okay, so that would make the highest roll 17, right?
No, 19. Electra just rolled.
Yeah, even without her dex mod, she
Jesus,
outspeeds
Electra.
everyone.
Dang. Okay, so we're gonna have
21.
Big Bird going.
Electra seems to always like having the initiative.
Apparently, but I'm not gonna complain. Barbarian
I
going
know,
before
I just
anyone
say
works
that
out pretty
any
well.
battles I've seen, she always gets initiative higher than everyone.
Hey man,
Is that-
having the Barbarian go pretty early on is usually a good thing, because they want to grab that aggro.
I'm still pretty disappointed that, as the rogue, I can't get above a fucking 20!
You know, you could always invest in one of my favorite feats in the game, the alert
No,
feat.
I'm gonna be investing in skillful when I get the ability score bonus.
Oh, the skilled feat? Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at level 4.
Oh,
too.
hey, can someone roll for Godak?
Oh yeah, true, I got it.
What even
12.
is it?
Well,
What's his?
I'm pretty sure it's +4.
well, I'm gonna say he's gonna go after you, Vail.
But I rolled an 11 and he got a 12.
Yep, I know, but I'd already written all the names down. It's too late.
Oh.
God has spoken.
You just don't go changing the order, man.
You said
Oh,
roll and I roll!
Dave, you gotta respect the rules.
You gotta respect the order. Who can tell me from... Wow, what a bunch of plebs over here.
What do you want to be told?
You don't go messing with the order. You gotta respect the order.
What if
He's gonna say when you are the order.
Yeah, really.
Alright, so why are we going hashtag deep? When it's an initiative roll? But now, see, you guys should thank me. We're getting free XP.
I don't know if I'd call this free, but you know. I'm gonna have to decide which skeleton is which. Oh gosh. Okay,
Name them.
all ready to go.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Alright.
What?
Big
Judging
Bird, you
from
are
Dave's
up first.
laziness, I can...
Judging from my laziness,
I can judge exactly what these skeletons are from your laziness.
Okay.
I think that they're going to have around 13 hit points.
Yes.
Around.
I'm going to intentionally roll.
Did I actually get that right? I need to know.
Well, this isn't going well for me.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, is this how many hit points each of those skeletons have?
I would like to congratulate Chris for getting it right. I'll have 13 hit points.
They all do, so you're not. No, you gotta accept the rolls, Dave. Accept them. Accept
That would make
Wait,
them...
you have rolled, right? And I go first?
Yeah, you're up first.
I'm gonna say one of them has 7, but the other ones average out to 13.
Dave,
So
come on.
I'm not changing the ones that average out to 13.
Okay, then that means that the 15 and 14 is also 13.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Not worth it. It doesn't make that much of a difference.
It does make a difference, though. That's a whole entire hit point difference. 2 hit points, even, for some.
But in the end, it doesn't matter. Anyway, just go.
I did 20 plus 6, right? According to my character sheet.
Oh, your attack bonus? Yeah.
You know what? Actually, that would actually I am going to use the hit dice because that would help me determine who's who. So we'll make. Which one of you is going to be walking?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna freaking use my phone.
There we go. Or
So
Bird.
plus 6.
for what? What are you trying to do?
Right? Because I have to roll. Because I'm wielding the greatsword, so I have to. In order to attack one of the guys, I have to roll to see if it hits.
You're not even in
That's
the
true,
room!
but you're not in the room yet.
Okay, so.
The first, you gotta go in the room because you don't even see them.
I feel like she's
Dang.
like every time she gets in the battle, she should just swing at the air menacingly.
Yeah.
Just like battle's afoot.
Okay, I actually can't move my character.
Wait,
David,
what?
unless you want to give us control, you might have to move her.
Okay, so apparently the DM, the God, is going to have to make some changes. Give God a moment.
Underpreparedness, this god is.
Wow. Thank
Don't
you.
antagonize
This is-
God.
Dang.
No, I'm sorry, but that is my default setting.
That's gonna be 6 Hail Marys.
It would be wise not to go making the DM mad, Chris Guy.
It would be wise if the DM can follow rules.
You know, we could always just shut
What
the
are you
door on him.
talking about? What the heck?
Because you're implying my demise.
I mean, like I said, we could always just shut the door on him in there. He did suggest that last time. I suggest we listen to him this time and just shut the door and
That's
walk
true.
away.
Yeah.
That would solve 6 of our problems.
That would.
Just let nature take its course. Natural
Yep.
selection.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Electra's character is actually just a token right now, so we're gonna have to edit that. There we go. Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, I can do it now.
Oh, hey, I can move her.
And let's see, where were we? Okay, let's play some battle music.
Ah, yes, the good battle music.
Pretend like I played this as soon as the skeleton.
I like how David's playing the Hoenn
Pokemon
trumpet
theme?
music
Yeah.
with the Skelly boys that play the trumpet. Very fitting.
Except it's a Pokemon battle.
Anyway, Electra, so you're gonna have to. Your character's going to.
Oof, she's not in here right now. I was gonna ask if she can still see the map, and I'll just move to whichever one she wants to, but
No, she's in here, Big Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you restarted the game. So just wanna, we're gonna have Nico take one of your turns, okay?
There are, if you can't see the map,
Actually,
there are 3 lining the top of the room, and then
I
Chris
know what she would have done. I'm just gonna do it for her. I know, because I know what she was gonna do. She's gonna run in here and attack the first one she can see.
That's actually probably pretty accurate.
And that's... what is she... I'm gonna go ahead and say that roll counts. So we're just gonna have you use a greatsword. What's the roll for a greatsword again? 2d6?
Here, I'll do it. 2d6 plus
Okay.
4. Electra, were you going to do your rage or no?
What did you roll? What did you roll?
She's not going to rage.
No rage? Okay. Then just 2d6. 13 total damage.
Lol, one's dead already.
That's one of the ones that was below 13 hit points. Haha!
I know it's up to 7 because
Damn,
again, I
we're
know
not
your mindset.
min-maxing.
I knew it was the 12! I know it was the 12! I know how you're doing things.
We dealt 1 point of worthless damage. No! We're failures as a party.
Okay, hold up, wait, pause. Why do you think that was the 12?
Why would I say Why would I say?
Why would you what?
Why would I say?
Okay. Continue.
Can I request if that's right at the end of the battle?
Okay.
Because again, it's just idea from knowing you.
You wouldn't think I went from lowest to highest. That's what you think.
Maybe.
Anyway, continue. It is now Chris's turn. Yeah, go.
Alright. Chris uses rapier slash.
Okay.
Chris, use rapier slash.
Rapier slash! I choose you!
It's not very effective.
Rapier.
I'm ready for that.
I mean,
Like rapier, I choose you. You
Wait.
slash.
wait, I thought, wait, aren't rapiers piercing weapons, not slashing?
Yeah. Okay,
So-
rapier pierce. Is that better?
Can we just take a second and appreciate the image of Chris trying to poke through a skeleton to damage
Oh my
it?
god.
And it's just like constantly going
I
through like the
actually
rib
have that
cage.
image. Dave, I do that in a daily occurrence.
That's true. You do.
Like,
I also use a footlock.
Will you please roll to hit?
I'm sorry, but a rapier's gotta be like one of the worst possible weapons to kill a skeleton.
That does not hit.
I'm not surprised.
I mean, it is a rapier. It really shouldn't.
Oh wait, actually. Oh shoot, no, I'm proficient with rapiers. Add 2 to that.
So 15.
Yeah, 15.
What a bitch. Yeah. Roll damage.
Okay. Thank goodness I checked this shit.
Don't you like it when you know what your character can do?
Well, I mean, it's hard to know that when I barely have had a session with them.
I mean,
Anyways.
you did have that one session where you killed yourself on a bunch of goblins.
So,
That's true. You did.
so I won't kill it.
So, is that,
Oh, by the way, which one are you attacking? The one that?
Wait, no, actually, since I'm using dueling, since Dave never gave me, I get 2 bonus to attack roll. That's right. So I was attacking the one in front of me, Dave.
Okay.
oh wait, you have a, from your fighter class, you have a
going
fighting
duelist
style
since
now?
Dave never decided with my fighting style. So I was like, okay, I'll go duelist.
Oh,
what I
your
did.
fighter fighting style is the dueling style?
Yeah, since we were going to do a custom one, but Dave forgot.
Rip.
I
So
got
I'm just like,
excited
I
about
luckily had one just in case, like we never decided.
I mean, dueling seems like it would fit if you're going with a rapier
I mean, but the
anyways.
problem is that the whole point of Chris Sky is that he never stuck to one style. That's why I don't
Eventually-
like it. But anyway, so I'm just add
Eventually-
+2 damage to that because fighting style with dueling is that when I'm using a one-handed weapon, I gain +2 bonus damage to my rolls.
At this point, you have now added +2 in order to hit the person and +2 in order to kill the person. I'm calling BS.
Look at my character sheet.
I mean, he's not wrong. What's your because if his dex is if his dex mod gives him a +4, because I'm
Fine. I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty
just
sure
messing around.
rapiers are finesse, right?
Yeah, rapiers are finesse, and it's
Anyway,
+4.
it is now Vail's turn.
I have a
wait,
question.
So what happened with the skeleton?
David, I actually do have an
So
important question,
Dave.
though.
Oh, sorry. Go, Mel. Sorry.
When Chris attempts to use a rapier on a skeleton for some stupid reason, and somehow it sort of does something, when he does do that, does he notice that his blow seems what one might call less effective than it would otherwise seem? In other words, mechanically, does it have resistance to piercing?
Is it ineffective?
Oddly enough, it does not, actually.
Really? So he just kind of
Yeah.
stabs into bone and it actually kind of works?
Yeah, it does.
Huh. Interesting.
Science.
Not gonna lie, didn't expect that.
Me neither.
So I assume at this point I can hear all of the various battle sounds.
I mean,
You literally saw
You're-
bird person dive bomb in. Wait.
Lucy's playing the battle music, so at this point you're pretty
Oh,
sure.
so it's kind of a given. I like to think that this probably started literally like the moment I finished casting my spell. So I probably like come out of my casting and I turn around, I'm just like,
Oh yeah, speaking of which, actually, as the battle starts, as Chris opens the coffin, your detect magic trips.
So David, what does detect magic detect? Please enlighten me.
Detect Skelly boys.
I detect fucking skeletons. Animated fucking skeletons.
Yep.
Skelly boys specifically, though.
Wait, David, are they skelly boys or skelly men? This is important.
Skelly boys.
Alright, there's a bunch of skeletons.
So they're not even above 18. Poor guys.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna turn around and be like, well, what the hell? Where did you guys come from? Why am I detecting skelly boys? Guys, what's going on in that room?
Oh, so
Pokemon flag. Oh, I mean Skelly
okay,
flag.
wait. As you say, I detect Skelly boys. Lucy's going to change music.
It's actually pretty great.
Dang, intimidating.
This is what's playing in the background now.
It's fitting.
So, would someone like to tell me why I can detect skelly boys in there?
Skelly battle. I
And
mean,
where did you guys come from?
That's actually a good question. That none of them know the answer to. Godak does. Can't have that question answered.
Alright, well, no one's answering me, so I'm just gonna go find out for
I
myself.
feel like I got here basically by getting drugged somehow.
So then I'm gonna walk into the room, and then be- Oh! What the- I told you I already checked this room!
You did not tell me anything, actually. You were too busy looking at your magic book.
I'm gonna turn around. Oh, I can't turn myself around. Hold on. There we go. Because if I do, I click on Big Bird if I turn around right now. Okay. So I'm gonna turn around back to them and like peek around the door and just be like, should I actually help him or not?
I'd close the door. I'd just say this
A
looks
mysterious
like a private
voice
matter.
from the
Just close
sky
door.
fills the air. I'd close the door if I were you.
It's your conscience. It's been a long time since you last cried.
Oh, hey, Conscience, how's it been?
Pretty good. I mean, as much as you used to. I'm feeling pretty neglected.
So you think I should just shut the door, huh?
Big Bird
Yeah,
Compliment.
I'd shut the door.
Alright. I'm just gonna shut the door.
Okay, the door is shut. Big Bird and Chris are now stuck inside. That ends Vail's turn.
Hold on, I've still got a
closing the door.
couple feet of movement left. I'm gonna walk back over here. I'm not standing next to that skelly door.
Okay, it is now Godak's turn. Who wants to play Godak?
You know, I'll
Dave,
do it.
you know what Godak would do better than any of us.
Oh no! Oh, I got this one. I got this. So,
Would he not break the door?
so the moment,
I do not trust you to not have bias, because I'm honestly getting really
So-
tilted right now.
David, the moment Godak hears that there are skelly boys in there, he's going to be like, "Yes, fighting! I can practice the way of my fist, and I can train to go even further beyond." And then he's going to charge right through the door. He's not even gonna open it. He's gonna like jumping kick through the door. Do I have to do anything to go through it? Make an
that way,
attack
so
roll
you have to
against
roll-
the door's armor
You're gonna
class?
have to roll strength. You're gonna have to roll strength against the door because that's not the direction the door opens.
Alright, I have a question. Was his strength mod +3 or +4?
It was under mine. It's got to be +3.
Okay.
No, the door doesn't open.
Alright. Alright, so when Godak tries that, he's gonna be like, "Oh, ow, my foot! My way of the fist is strong, but I must train myself further in the way of the foot."
That's what you get for not using your actual fist.
And then he's gonna punch the door. He's like, "Oh, yes, you're right.
will allow
You're right,
punching the
Nix.
door.
My way of the fist is powerful."
I
Take
will
this
allow
door.
punching the door as a bonus action, but if he does not break the door, he will take 1 damage. It breaks the door, yeah, look at
Shatter,
that.
the door shatters violently, and then he looks at his fist, and then he bows at his fist. And then he's gonna walk through and charge at the skelly. Can he actually attack the skelly, or is...
Attack Skelly, his action points are done.
Alright.
They're donezo.
Alright, he's just gonna run at the skelly, and then he's going to point a hand at him, and he's going to be like, "You are 1 fist short."
Okay, Skelly Boy here is going to step out of the coffin and he's going to make a swipe at Chris. And wow, doesn't hit. Okay.
Chris dodges. It wasn't effective.
It is now Nix's turn.
Cool. Alright, let me see how far I can go.
It's small enough. You can go pretty much wherever you want.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over here and smack this guy with the mace. I'm gonna take my shield out and then smack it with the mace. What?
Not gonna do that. I'm pretty sure. Hold up though. Let me measure that out.
Nah, she's got room.
Does she?
10, 5,
And
1, 2, 3.
okay.
Yeah, she's got room.
Okay. Well, what?
She's
You know
actually
that
1, 2,
Technically-
3, 4. Yeah.
he leaves right here. Wait 1 second. Let me go back.
No, she started over here.
I know, but technically, once she passes through here, she would have to take a from there to.
No,
she
there.
is
Why you
now,
move
so
here?
second Attack of opportunity.
No, attacks of opportunity don't happen when you walk, like. Okay, let me explain here. Let me use my model.
When do attacks of opportunity not happen? When
No,
you
no,
walk
here,
through
here,
an area
let me
of
explain.
the presence?
Attack of opportunities happen when you leave a creature's melee range. So using
Yeah.
my model as an example, that does not accrue an attack of opportunity because you're still in the skelly's melee range. Now, the one at the top, yes, but the one at the bottom, no.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. The one at the top, you'd be leaving his melee range.
But
Hey, why did my health change from 27 to 19?
it says it's 26 for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
My phone's being glitchy.
Liz, what you might want to do is actually move to this spot, then none of them can attack you, and you can still hit the guy in the corner you wanted. So if you want to hit the corner guy, I'd actually move to just under Chris.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll listen. I still want to hit the corner guy.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna take out my shield, and I'm gonna take out my mace, and I'm gonna bonk him.
Lit.
Nyx, use Cataclysmic Crush! It's okay, I'll be the Pokemon trainer in the back. You guys got this.
Oh,
This is fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
it is fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm a terrible trainer.
I should have just gone defense, shouldn't I? To be fair, I wouldn't have actually killed that skeleton if I went defense. I debated it. I hope I'll let you know that I debated defense fighting style.
What?
You're fine.
Okay. Yeah. I guess
Okay,
that's
so-
all I got.
Alright, listen,
Now
you guys, we're gonna have to go on a special training mission after this.
So this Skelly boy here is going to attack Nyx because she just ran past it, and Nyx is going to take 4 damage.
Sup, nerd.
This skeleton here is still able to get to... Well, actually, no, you aggroed it. Never mind. It's going to stay where it is. It's going to attack. Doesn't hit.
Haha.
And it is now Big Bird's turn yet again.
Okay, Big Bird is just gonna go next to the skeleton closest to him and take the greatsword and attack.
Alright. Do you want me to go and roll
Okay.
for you since I got the little dice thingies, or... Oh, never mind.
Doesn't hit.
Okay.
It was a valiant effort.
Oh.
I mean, you did one-shot another one, so you're still doing better than most
Yeah,
of
that's
us.
true.
Wait,
Chris,
how did
it's
that
your
skeleton in the corner die?
Me.
turn. Chris one-shot it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
With Vex Machina,
Dueling.
apparently.
Duelists saved my life. Well, not literally my life, but it killed that skeleton. So maybe it's not a bad trade for whatever Dave was gonna give me. Let's see. So let's, what do I want to do? If I do that, I'd be out of the room. I get. You know what? Is this one aggroed on Nyx?
Yeah. Yep.
So could I have an advantage roll if I attacked it?
No.
Oh, actually, David, I did want to ask, are you going to be playing with the flanking rules, or are we not doing that?
Yeah.
Like flanking facing,
Okay,
or are we
no,
ignoring that?
Not worried about it. Gotcha.
We're not,
Alright.
so we're not doing that?
Oh.
Okay.
unless it's a sneak attack.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to see.
Well, it's okay.
I'll
You
just
still get...
attack the one right next to me.
It doesn't really matter which one you attack. You'd get your sneak attack anyways, because you have an ally adjacent to them.
Yeah.
Would I?
Yeah, the 5e sneak attack, I think, works differently than what you're used to. You get your sneak attack under the following circumstances. 1, you are rolling with advantage. Or 2, you have an ally who is not incapacitated standing next to the enemy you're targeting. Even if their aggro is on you, you still get your sneak attack, as long as the ally is standing next to that same enemy you're attacking.
I need to confirm this because that sounds quite strong.
I mean...
You don't need to if another enemy of the target is with fight. Okay. Okay. No, it's not an ally. It specifies as another enemy, so it doesn't need to be my ally. In particular.
I mean, okay, well, yeah.
Yeah,
but-
it just needs to be off.
Yeah.
That's actually cool.
But you,
Damn.
yeah, but you get the idea. It's pretty cool.
That is really cool. Damn.
Yep. So, yeah, you don't have to actually stealth them to sneak attack. You just need to have your friends actually being in the fight with you, and you're good.
You're welcome.
Right? I need my friends, right, Nico?
Yeah, you need your friends, so don't run off in that room and attract a 5v1 without us.
I mean, how was I supposed to know if 5v1 was gonna happen when I was
'Cause there were
literally
a
just
bunch
trying
of
to figure out the
sarcophagi.
origin of these graves?
You never trust sarcophagi in an empty room.
I trusted it.
It's very true.
That's like
trusted it. Too bad.
dungeon delving 101. Don't trust the empty room.
Well,
with
I'm not a
sarcophagi.
dungeoneer, I'm a tinkerer.
Well, that was your first mistake.
Anyways, so let me see. I'll just continue with attacking this guy right here with my rapier.
Okay.
And
Roll it.
I'll do it with a sneak attack as well. Let's see if I actually hit though. Give me that +6 like a good boy. Hey!
Yes.
Boy.
All right.
What's
Now
the
we're
damage
getting
roll on a
somewhere.
rapier? I forget.
It's a 1d8, and then I get +4. Well, actually, no, I get +6 again because good
So,
old.
because of your dueling thing, so you get what? So you get 1d8
So I
plus
get
6
this,
plus 1d6.
And then I also get this.
13
damage.
We do- Is it just me, or do we really like to deal 13 damage?
Oh, Dave, I wonder why.
Both of you two have done 13 damage. My magic missile on the Mephit from back then, like yesterday did, or last session did 13 damage. We really like to do 13
That
damage.
basically confirms it. Cool.
David, all of our enemies should always have 13 or less HP so we can one-shot them. The moment they have 14 HP, it's the same as if they had 26, because we'll always do 13.
And then I still actually have movements, right, Dave?
Or
no?
Yeah. No, yeah, you can move.
Alright. Well. I need to think about it. Well, you know what? Let's have some risk. So I'll just be there, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Turn.
Oh, and that's how Chris died again.
Load?
Rip.
I'll thank you very much. I won't get one shot. Like, it's impossible for me to get one shot right now.
You say that.
No, I say that with a fact.
Yo,
Unless you're telling me these baby skeletons can do 18 damage.
what if they crit
If they-
you?
Fine.
If they crit, yeah.
Yeah, if they crit you, you can still get one shot.
Got faith. I got faith.
He's got faith. Okay.
As well as I also have a second wind, so.
Oh, okay, that's true. Won't help if you get one shot.
Who knows?
So who's up after our rogue fighter, I should say.
As I said, Vail, you're right.
Literally, I sneaked.
Excellent.
I told you at the start what I was doing, so.
Alright, so now that everyone's run back in through the door that my air quotes conscience told me to close,
It was pretty good advice.
I'm going to never listen to my air quotes conscience ever again, and I'm going to
Wow.
run in the door.
I don't know, your conscience might, everyone. It might tell you bad advice, it might tell you good advice. You have to... It's a flip of a coin.
Yeah, turn that. There we go. I'm just gonna look at all them, and then be like, geez, do you guys even need my help?
They respond now. Your turn.
I wish
Okay,
to look
go to heck.
dead in the eye and say, not now.
Alright, excellent. Then I'm gonna walk up and shocking grasp the Skelly Man. But, since godak... well, here, let me attack it first. Doo-doo-doo. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that hits.
Yep.
Alright. So, because Godak's right next to me, I'm gonna look at him, and then I'm gonna give him a nod, and then I'm going to, do like a palm strike, like a really bad one. It's like a really, really bad palm strike, like my footing's not good. But
He's just high-fiving his face.
yeah, I'm just gonna high-five him in the face.
Nice, I like it.
You
Take
know
7
the,
damage.
you know the Iron Claw move? I'm just gonna do the Iron Claw, but like with a really bad grip.
Nice.
But it's like the Lightning Iron Claw, so it actually does something.
So wait, you're telling me shock therapy works?
Yes! Would you like to be my next test subject? You can donate your body for science.
I mean, we got 3 more on the side, and I think I'm good.
Oh, but they're much better fresh.
Well, I mean, there's the goblin in the back over there. Oh, wait, he's a hobgoblin. That's
It's okay, you won't be dead for long. I can bring you back.
Lulled?
Don't worry about it.
Well,
And then,
good luck with your dreams.
Ibis is gonna fly in, and then... Oh, hello, Godak. And he's gonna slashy slash at this boy. I believe he was at +3. Oh, rip! Alright, well that didn't work, so that failed. He's gonna fly back into the corner. It's like, oh, well, I tried. Too many bones. Didn't go well. So, that's the end of my turn.
It is now Godak's turn.
Alright. Godak would like to train his way of the foot, and so he is going to attempt to Vail's gonna look at Godak and yell, "Godak, use double kick!" And then he's gonna attempt to do a double kick.
Okay, but he's not gonna move there, he's gonna stay right there.
Yeah, he's staying where he is, attacking the same guy.
Okay.
So, that was a down. That's the first one. How's that?
Doesn't hit.
Alright, and then the bonus unarmed.
Doesn't
That's
hit.
a whiff.
Yowza.
Godak,
And-
use flurry of blows! And then Godak's gonna flurry of blows and try one more time. Hooray!
Okay, roll damage.
So, 7 bludgeoning. Godak would like to learn triple kick. Would you like to delete a move to make room for triple kick? Yes, delete double kick.
Okay. It looks like that damage wasn't really all that effective.
Godak, why? Please.
I mean, it would be technically unarmed combat, so...
I mean, it's considered bludgeoning, but maybe... Yo, what type of skelly man resists bludgeoning damage? Hello? What type
Well, I mean, the one that doesn't resist piercing.
What kind of magic skelly man is this?
Anyway, it is now Nyx's turn.
What is he fueled by? Unorthodox mechanics?
I'm just gonna try to smack this guy here with the mace again.
Okay, you smack him.
Yeah, I do.
You succeed. I'm sorry, are you telling me that you succeed? Or... roll damage. Is it bludgeoning damage, by the way? Because
Yes.
you are using a mace. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. How much damage?
Ooh.
Dang.
A mace is only a d6?
Yeah.
Oh. Wait, how'd you add 6 damage? Is it, you have a magic mace?
Oh, it's +4 damage.
One skeleton is going to attack Nico. It is going to hit for 5
Ow, what the
damage.
fuck, bro?
And the other skeleton is going to... Even though it probably shouldn't. It should probably attack. Yeah, no. It's not going to hit.
Who was he attacking?
Next.
Failed.
Yep.
Well, he
is
failed,
now-
and in a second, he's gonna get veiled.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. Big Bird's turn.
Okay, it's actually gonna attack the one behind it. I just can't turn him around.
Here, I'll do
Okay.
it. There you go.
The great sword. That one's gonna get bludgeoned.
Come on, 360 no scope.
Roll to hit. Still doesn't hit.
Okay.
Wait, what was that second one? What was that second one?
Me not knowing if it worked or not.
Oh, okay. Right, it doesn't hit. It is now
My turn.
Chris's turn.
Yay! Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go for rapier again. Hasn't failed me yet.
which is questionable, but okay.
Which is questionable.
Yeah, it's
I
really weird to
agree.
think that the best weapon we have against skeletons is the rapier.
Wait, actually, can I try something, Dave? Can I try like bashing with like you know what I'm thinking about? I'm bashing with it.
Yeah, like a backbash with a.
Yeah.
It's gonna count as bludgeoning, but yeah, you can.
Would that count as an improvised weapon for damage? Because you're not using it like the way it's supposed to be, or would it? That's kind of weird to think about.
I mean, since I have proficiency with a rapier, technically it shouldn't count as an improvised weapon.
But like, do you still? Because what I'm going after is think about it this way: if you can do that with weapons, then what's the point of ever having a bludgeoning weapon if you can use non-bludgeoning to get the same amount of damage in bludgeoning with a non-bludgeoning weapon? That's why I'm wondering.
I mean, well, obviously, wouldn't bludgeoning be more like? Wouldn't it be more effective with bludgeoning weapons versus non-bludgeoning weapons?
I mean, no. What I'm saying is, like, if you're using a non-bludgeoning weapon in an unorthodox manner to deal bludgeoning damage, if you deal the same damage with your non-bludgeoning weapon in bludgeoning type damage as you would with a weapon that is normally bludgeoning, that undermines the point of having bludgeoning weapons, because then you can just use any non-bludgeoning weapon as a bludgeoning weapon to full effect. That's what I'm saying, like, shouldn't it not do the same as normal? Because otherwise, what's the point of an entire third of the damage type weapons existing?
But if I want to go logically though, the whole point of having weapons like swords, rapiers, any kind of a blade, is to have multiple attack types, whether it be bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Agreed.
The whole point is that you're able to swap and use and have access to them at any point.
Agreed, but also they're not equally efficient.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that this should be as efficient as a mace.
Oh no! I know you weren't saying that. I was just bringing up the question of how exactly. That's why I was saying, like, should it just count as an improvised weapon for damage? Maybe not for hit chance, but at least for damage, maybe?
I guess for damage, yeah. That makes sense.
Because you are still used to the way a rapier's weighted, so it's not the most far-fetched thing, but, like, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think, aren't improvised weapons, like, what, a D4, right? I think.
Yep.
It's
D4,
weird.
then it's really not worth it.
The monk's martial arts die is literally just an improvised weapon until he gets a couple levels.
No, yeah, just don't use them as a don't do the improvised weapon.
Yeah, I got it. I'll just roll it as a piercing.
I mean, stabbing it has been
I
our
was just
most
questioning it
effective
because I've been
tactic.
playing way too much Vermintide, Dave.
Oh gosh.
Anyways, oh hey, look at that.
Yeah, no, the rapier, just flat out stabbing it is definitely our best weapon.
And they keep on coming, and they keep on coming, and they keep on coming.
Oh my god.
Okay, so let me add the damage. And wait, this counts as a sneak attack, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy!
So, what, D8 plus 6 plus D6? 13 damage again!
But it's still alive, isn't it?
No, it's a
Nope,
dead
that
boy.
looks like a dead boy.
It's already been damaged too.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
So I believe it is my turn.
And I still have movement, so... let's see. How far can I move again?
You still have all your movement.
Yeah,
Technically,
30.
you'd actually have up to 60 feet of movement if you use your cunning action to dash.
I don't have cutting action right now.
Oh, that's right! You only have one rogue level. My bad.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. I just want to go here, and then that'd be my turn. Gosh dang it, I don't want to control Kodak.
It is now Vail's turn.
Let me check something on Detect Magic real quick. I need to see if it was a bonus or a standard action to do the thing.
Mm-hmm. But actually,
okay, I can use
give me
my
a sec, I
action
wanna
to
look
see
that
the
up.
stuff. Okay. Rats, I have to use my action to Detect Magic. Okay, well, he just fucking stabbed me, and I don't like that, so I'm going to perform the legendary Thunder Punch technique, and I'd like to Shock and Grasp him again.
Okay.
Aw. Well, that... Alright. I did a little bit.
You
Nice.
poked them.
And then
Yep.
I'm gonna have Ibis come in for another flyby. For what it's worth. It is not worth. And then he's gonna run back and just be like, I'm trying, man, but he's all bony.
You're really taking advantage of that disengage.
He's got the flyby ability.
You got that disengage to a lockdown. Just whoosh, whoosh.
I mean, I don't want my bird getting chopped in half. That would be a very sad day.
Which it almost did once.
He had more than half his health. Leave him alone.
Anyway,
yeah, that's all I
half his
got.
health of what,
He's not
8?
dead yet.
Half his health of what, 8?
Godak. Come with your stuff.
Godak's just gonna hit him. He's gonna pull out his staff. He's gonna be like, all right, enough messing around.
I love how he goes.
Oh boy.
Godak is very done messing around.
It dies.
It's just dead. It's just dead.
It can't possibly survive a crit. Possible.
Yeah, it couldn't have even.
Oh,
much
whoops! I
health,
meant to roll that as 2d8. Well, 11 damage. So yeah, okay.
Yes.
Hella dead.
But damn,
Okay.
Dave,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be legit. I didn't know it had 13 health. I've just been getting tilted for countless times because I've been getting 13 power items from veteran chests.
Lols.
So I was just saying that. And are you, like, was it legit 13?
Yeah, and that one that you
So
pointed
fucking
to.
tilted.
That one that you pointed to was actually 12, and it made me mad.
David, the moment combat ends, can I immediately try and detect magic on them to see what's going on with the Skelly boys?
Yeah, it's gone. No more magic.
No more magic.
Somebody roll investigation though.
I'll do it.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
boy.
your investigation?
My investigation is something I actually have stuff in. 3.
Mine's +4.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Alright, I tried. What do you want from me?
Okay, can I just? I don't need to actually like. You don't actually need to choose mine. I just want
Okay.
to choose. Say a point. I just want to say a point. I just want to say a point.
I'm sorry, I tried.
Chris Sky notices that each. Oh, by the way, you all gain 58.
Did you say 50 or 58?
50.
Okay.
Type it in the chat, please.
No, 50x. Finish 50. Get 50 XPs.
Oh, I'll add it to your character.
Anyway,
Thank
so
you.
Or I'll try to.
If not, I've still got a tally on... I've still got the total on mine, so that should at least put you in the similar ballpark, worst comes to worst.
Okay.
Or we can just look back and see that Davey just randomly typed plus 50 XP.
Also, like, my Roll20 isn't working, so I might just give someone control of my character for this game and go to bed. So I also have to be up early in the morning.
Yeah, honey, I'm probably not going to be up early enough to be mad at me.
No, honey, I really, really need your help with that because if that doesn't get done, that doesn't get done, which means my entire project doesn't get done.
Dang. I love how your entire project revolves around me waking up in the morning. This is a very bad plan.
Well, it's the
Dave,
plan I
if
have.
you want,
Unfortunately,
I'll spam at you.
Yeah, everybody try to wake me up at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, give me your cell and I'll totally do it. Like that's a deal because I'll probably pull an all-nighter Vermintide.
I really don't want to. I fear what might happen if I give you my cell phone, CDF.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I don't use my cell phone ever, so I'll immediately forget. Like I have freaking Hana's number and I never mess with it. Just because I act just to be legit, I only spam it on freaking. I only spam on Discord because I know that there's like a barrier there, and if needed, like you need to get your shit done, you can just
turn it off.
yeah, you can just tune it out. Do not disturb. Say shut up.
Anyway, before I forget, Chris points out the fact that there are.
Wait. What? I'm not pointing anything out. What do I know?
You notice that there are 6 peridot jewels in each. Wait, let me make sure this is right. Yeah. There is a peridot jewel in each of the coffins.
Wait, don't take it yet.
You don't know.
Can I detect magic the jewels?
No.
Okay, so here's what I want to do.
So yeah.
I want to do something that just attests to the one in front of me. I want to. Oh, sorry. Sorry, what were you saying?
I'm saying since I have to deal with women tomorrow, women that are in my family and wedding dress shopping, I should probably go to sleep.
I mean, you're dealing with a bunch of women right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Oof.
But we're not. The women in this group aren't related to me, so it's easier to deal with it.
I have a point there.
I mean, if you need to go to bed, you need to go to bed.
Yeah, like honestly, we were even on the fence of even doing it today. So,
You weren't supposed
trust
to.
me, from experience, you won't lose much.
That's true.
Like, no, I'm saying, like, me from experience, knowingly dodging 2 sessions by will or not, you won't get too lost.
That's good. I appreciate that. Y'all can like control my character, just like give me XP.
Yeah,
if I
your
do
character
fight.
will still be with us, so you won't like miss out on any kills we get or anything.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, you'll still be with us,
That's really helpful.
and we can just yell at Davey to toggle or track the stuff and just write it down later or something.
Yeah, remind David to.
Or Dave, if you want, you could just give
track
access to our character sheet to us, and we'll change it. If you have trust that we won't mess with anything, of course.
Oh no, she doesn't. she never put her character sheet inside of Roll20, so I can't.
I couldn't figure it out.
I understand.
We can just type it in the chat and you can look at it later.
Yeah. Private message on Discord. There'll be a way. So.
Yeah.
Anywho, good night, honey.
Night, y'all. David, I do need to talk to you like private message though.
Okay, you can private message me, but I have to.
I mean, if you need to like talk, you can just tap out for a
Like,
sec.
I could continue my story about pain and vermintide in 13.
Yeah, you can just tab out to something else if you need to talk for a minute.
Go into the character real quick.
Alright.
And that's the story of how we lost our DM.
Good night.
Night, Electra.
Good night.
Night. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about why I said 13 though, because basically, I met up with some nice guys on there, and we were doing this heroic mission or whatever the hell it's called. And basically what they are is they're like normal missions, but with really annoying limiters. Like, you take damage over time. Everybody's like 2 times harder, or does more damage, or something stupid like that. And what we had that all of them are armored, which makes it so that we can't attack them easily, and their damage is reduced considerably. And that specials stuff akin to like if you played Left 4 Dead, like boomers, hunters, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They spawn more. And this was on a harder difficulty than I was used to, and these people that I met, they compared this to a mod their friend made, which was like a hardcore, just pain in the ass thing to complete. And
Okay.
Okay.
are we good? Okay.
Yep, we good.
And who might this be at my door today?
Oh, so Dave, can I continue with what I was saying?
Yes.
All right. So
Make-A-Wish kid
I wish to try
from
to,
Make-A-Wish
to
Foundation.
sleight of hand
I don't
the
want
one gem in front of me.
My only wish is to keep living. Make a wish.
Okay.
The black candle near
So let's watch the ones come, Dave. You ready?
Yep.
Oh yeah!
You sneakily take every gem in the room and nobody notices.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, so I wish to
But David,
Can
you
I
said I
do-
didn't detect any
Can I
magic on
do
them.
a history? Can I do a history check on them to see if I know anything about them?
They're legit, guys. These are just regular ass gems.
They're just regular ass gems. Okay, so then let me add.
You can
so
never
what are
be
they-
too
so
sure.
Six. What are the gems called?
They're worth 10 gold.
Okay, 10
And
gold.
10 gold.
No, because I haven't sold them yet.
Area dot jewels.
Oh,
okay, can you,
Liz, do you still have
I can't spell
the
that.
5th sapphire written down?
I give them back to you.
No, because
Yeah.
I gave one of them back to you. I only have 4 written down.
Oh yeah, no, I threw that at godak. I don't have. That anymore.
No, we picked them back up.
Are you sure that's
I
period?
don't remember.
Yeah, no, we picked them back up. We didn't leave a jewel just lying on the ground, just some random part of the room.
Oh yeah, no, I have it in my inventory. Yeah,
Okay.
Just
It's fine, we found it, it's fine.
in the description, it just says summon methods? Question mark?
Yeah,
Question mark? Question mark?
Okay, so then I took them stealthily. Great. Anyways, so I wish to go over and look at what I have to go. So what was that about? To Vail, sorry.
You'll have to be more specific. What was what about?
The Pokemon battle, skeleton battle over here. Why did they activate?
David, do I have any idea why these things activate? Or why it did?
Roll Arcana.
Oh,
You
an
wish.
Arcana roll! Finally!
Like he's praise the lords, an Arcana check.
My character literally exists to make knowledge checks, okay? You don't understand.
Okay, so I'm now going to RP as Vail's character.
Oh.
Dead in the eye, Chris, and he's going to say, "Ooh, magic."
I'm not gonna lie, David. That is probably something I would have done.
Okay.
New game for Switch. Luigi goes to Team Mobile.
So that's based.
That's what you know. Yeah, that's 15.
I just sigh and I go, okay, thanks for teaching me nothing new.
What do you want from me?
Welcome.
These
You're
DCs
welcome.
These DCs are too high for my low rolls. I have a +8 and I rolled a 7.
Anyway, so I wish to check these.
Oh, hey, I just want 1 second. I need Nico to know something.
Uh-huh.
In order to learn things like this just off the top of your head that you haven't specifically read or come across, it requires 20 or higher most times.
Unsurprising.
Yeah, no, that just so you know. Anyway,
Well, I'm just wondering because it's possible that I would have read because remember that a lot of the knowledge comes from things that I have read before.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. Because if every difficulty check is a 20, then it's like, well, how does that work with the fact that all of the knowledge that mechanically the character has that comes from all of his oodles and oodles of reading work when the check is going to usually be based on that he hasn't read it. It just seems weird because then what it means that what would happen if I succeed would be that I randomly knew about something that I haven't read, but all, or at least most of my knowledge comes from stuff I've read. It's this weird, it kind
I'm gonna
of
have to
goes
think
against
about
itself.
some of the stuff with your character because that is true. but right now I'm doing it based off of like pure rolls. But I'm gonna have to. I need to go back over some of the castle
Like
lore
what
to see
books
what.
does Candlekeep have?
Yeah, what books would Candlekeep have that you would have read?
Because I think over the because I personally like have no idea how big Candlekeep is, but I would imagine that over the course of well over a decade, I've probably gotten to a good portion of them. Probably not like 70% or something, but I've probably got a solid 30 to 50% depending on how big it is.
Yeah.
Like
Anyway, we
just
can discuss
at least.
that.
But yeah, that's like a separate. We'll worry about that later. That's.
Nerd.
I'm an intelligence build. What do you want from me? This is all I'm good for. I literally made the Smarty Pants character. This is his thing.
And I still beat you on the last Arcana check.
Yeah, that was
Stop,
great.
leave me alone.
Wait. Really? You beat him in an Arcana check?
Yeah, I got a nat 20.
She rolled a nat 20 and I rolled like an 8 or something.
Can I just for science, just for this roll, I just want to see if I did any better
You're
than
mean.
he did. I don't want to learn anything. No, it's fine. We're equal. We're still equal.
Your character has an understand thinks that she slightly understands it, but not enough to know anything. So your character will start singing spooky, scary skeletons.
Oh, David, I will say I did have somewhat of an idea, or I guess, well, actually the other one's probably an overall bad idea in the grand scheme of things, so I'll ignore that one. But I did have an idea of maybe making it to where, I don't know if you already do this, but if you don't, I had the thought that maybe DCs should be slightly lower for characters that would theoretically be good at it, but then at the same time I'm thinking, well, they would probably already have a bonus, so it's kind of effectively like that, so I don't know. It's weird.
We'll talk about that more later.
It's
anyway,
weird.
Anyway, it's back to y'all.
Yeah, so yeah, I just look at Chris and I'm just like, duh, this is fucking magic, I don't know.
Scary skeletons.
Yes, it's spooky, scary, skelly magics. Lost to the ancients. Maybe while we're down here, I'll uncover some spooky,
Dave,
scary magic.
can I look in the coffin and see if there's anything like inside it that would identify
I don't know.
like
It's
personality to it? What, Dave?
It's empty now.
It's empty. Okay.
Question: do any of you guys play Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so one of them does. Johnny wanted to know if any of you guys play.
So imagine Ubisoft over SpongeBob being the Quickster. Hey, you want to see me nerf Ella? You want to see me do it again?
No, I'm good. I'm good. All I can think of is this.
How's it going, Johnny?
Ubisoft needs to stop. Needs to stop. Any more nerfs, and the band hammer's gonna start railing down on people, just like smack, smack, smack.
Well, now that conversation.
First they had to take out my glitch.
Blackbeard.
First they had to take out my glitch. Then they had to nerf ACOG sites. What next?
Yo, when did we become a Rainbow Six server?
I'm sorry. I'm just very angry.
I feel it. Yo, no, actually, realistically, thanks to Chris, we're probably a Vermintide server.
I think it's about time this becomes a State of Decay server.
Yeah,
I don't like
boy.
State of Decay.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
boy.
lie. If you two keep me posted on that, I will check it out because I am all about games
Yo.
of friends.
Actually,
My
eating
issue with it is it's just too similar to the Walking
One more
Dead
mail.
that I feel like it's not. It's like it's missing something.
Oh.
You know.
So
I tried it out. And, anyway, so continue. Let's continue.
if you I'm just gonna say one thing, and then we're gonna jump back in. Liz,
Yeah.
I have one other. We're gonna have a launch party, so we need one more dude for the launch party. If you're in it to win it with me.
Yeah.
And so we need one more dude, so we have a balanced mix.
Okay.
I mean, or it could just be me and a bunch of girls. That's fine too.
Wait, a what?
What are you playing on? Because I'm getting it for both PC and Xbox.
PC. I don't have an
Okay.
Xbox.
Uh,
For both? What?
conversation for a future
know.
date. Not at the moment,
I'll
but
probably
later on.
I'll get the normal one for Xbox, just because that's where all the friends are playing it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, what were you saying?
Well, I was just gonna say, conversation for a later date. If you guys tell me more about the gameplay at some other time, then I might be interested. Because I don't usually like get into games that I'm not already into, or I don't like. I get games for either two reasons. Like, one, I already know about it and follow and keep up with it, or it's like a branch from something I'm already in, or a friend gets me into it so I can play with them. That's usually the two most common ways I play games. So if you guys bug me about it, I might be interested. Also, I am a dude, so I do qualify for the dude quota.
That is true. You do qualify for the dude quota.
You gotta meet your
Anyway.
quota, David, so you get your government stipend.
I really do. Otherwise, I don't qualify for those. What is it?
Free loot boxes? I don't know.
Equal diversity crap.
Oh,
whatever.
true.
Yeah.
Say furry loot box.
Just say
No,
PC.
free.
I said furry.
No, not furry loot boxes. Free loot boxes.
What do we end up doing?
Furry loot box.
That's a
The
good
loot
question. What
boxes
are
just
y'all
gonna
gonna
have,
do?
like,
Are we
little
gonna,
cat
so guys,
ears
are
and
we gonna
tail.
continue, or are we going to stop because two people are missing right now?
We're going to continue because we literally walk into a room, accidentally engage skeletons, and
I can't say if that's an obvious thing or not, because every single time I've gone to a fight, I've had to get off. So
I mean,
Fair
do you
enough.
have to get off?
no,
Then we're
Friday.
continuing.
Cool. Let's go
How's
then.
Meepo doing?
Yeah, how's
Oh, shit, I
Meepo been
completely-
this whole fight?
Meepo is scared of skellies. He didn't know what was going on with the skellies, so he's kind
Wait,
of.
David.
Meepo is actually really interested in Lucy, so he's kind of been checking her out. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to derail your Meepo thing, but question: are the bones
Yeah.
still like the piles of bones? Are they still relatively intact?
Yeah. Technically,
Hmm.
some of them more than others.
Build
This
the
one.
skeleton?
What did you say, Liz?
So the one that. One
Are you
second.
gonna build a
One skeleton here and
Wait, which ones?
wait. The skeletons that were here. Is my pointer being dumb? The skeletons that were here and here are intact.
Okay. Intact enough
Oh, they
to...
Wait. So me insta-killing them kept them intact?
Yes.
insta-kill them with a rapier?
Touche.
I like to think that Chris's sneak attack is him just kind of having the rapier like from behind on the side of the skelly's cheek and just kind of feeding it through one end and pulling the rapier out the other end of its head. just like a little, using it almost like a wire, just like fishing line through almost, just like giving it like an earwax clean but with a rapier.
Dang.
The
Alright.
sneakiest attack ever. Alright, if we have a minute, Vail, actually, well, let me ask, do we have a minute for me to do something? Or do we want to, like...
Well, I mean,
Or do we wanna
we're
go
just
ahead and get
chilling
going?
here.
Okay, I'm actually going to pull out the, let me find the name so I don't get it wrong, the night caller whistle, and I'm actually going to show it to Nick, since this is kind of a necromancy thing. Oh yeah, I found a necromancy whistle in here earlier, so that's cool.
Oh, exciting.
Wait.
Yeah.
You found a necromancy whistle in here,
Yep.
and you didn't say anything.
I was in the middle of a spell, and then you ran in there, and you did a skelly thing. Look.
A, I didn't run. I walked. B, how is it my fault you were in a spell and didn't say anything to anybody?
I mean, I, like, glanced over and was like, hey, I was already in there, and then I, like, continued my casting.
You never did that though.
It's in the recording. It's in the recording.
What recording?
Yes. Yes, in fact, if Liz is, then it might actually be in 2. So, you know.
It is, in fact, in 2.
So that's like, that's
And I
both
can
Exhibit
safely
A
say
and
again-
Exhibit B.
And I can safely say again, Ticker Sky, you said no shit.
So anyways, Vail's going to turn to Liz. Let me just, oh, I gotta click on go. Oh god, it's back! The Skelly Man returns.
Presents character as difficult.
Dead men tell no tales.
We're gonna say no.
What's up, David?
Sorry, I gotta.
I can see what the skeleton can see, by the way.
Yeah, no, we're fixing it.
I
Is
am
it-
omnipotent to this skeleton's abilities.
Is it okay if I...
Okay,
tell
so
her
what about this whistle?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it okay if I do this while you're doing that, David, or do I need to wait?
You're good. Keep
Okay,
talking.
so I'm gonna turn to Liz, and I'm gonna pull, or I'm sorry, Nyx, and pull out the Nightcaller whistle. Just so you know, it's a crystal whistle, and I'm gonna show it to her, and... Hey, so while I was here earlier, before he, tripped the Skelly alarm system, and I'll point at Chris when I say that, like with like the backwards like thumb over the shoulder thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, Nico, I'm gonna go ahead and hit show to players with this, so you can go ahead and get all the info you need on the Skelly. So,
wait, what do you mean? Show like the Skelly stats or something?
I'm showing you the stats currently, or at least it should be.
It's right now
okay, there it
showing
is.
us the bio of the token.
You can hit character sheet.
No, we can't.
No, it just says bio and info.
Yeah.
We know his actions with this short sword and short bow. We know that it doesn't need food. I wonder why a skeleton doesn't need food.
Yeah.
He's got a very nice hat.
I mean, his hat looks pretty dented.
Anyway, I guess.
He is the pinnacle of sarcophagi fashion.
Yep.
At least in this tier.
All you really need to know is the short sword, short bow, and everything else I'll keep track of.
I'll just let you worry about the Skelly stats, David, since it's just the same as a monster for you, basically.
I wish to turn the short swords into scrap metal.
No, you are not turning my Skelly into... Well, I haven't summoned
No,
him
not
yet.
the skeleton! The short swords.
You're not turning his weapon into scrap metal. I haven't summoned him yet, but it is good to have him.
Now
available,
wait a
David.
second. Now wait a second. He still has his bow.
Anyways, so I'm showing Nyx the whistle, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so when I was here a little bit ago, I found this whistle on the what would it be, a table or an altar or whatever? I found it on that over there.
Okay.
And from what I was able to gather, it basically allows the user to cast the animate dead spell by blowing on it, and I figured as the religious one in the group, I thought it might be safe to ask how what's the ruling on necromancy around here.
I mean, I will say that just because I keep bringing you fools back from the dead doesn't mean I'm an expert in necromancy.
Dave,
But I mean,
can
if he's gonna be friendly.
nod back to necromancy's acceptance.
I do what?
I don't know. Well, I don't know much for other folks, but I'm pretty sure that if family members found their dead family member alive as a skeleton,
Welcome back, David.
people would be pleased.
I mean, yeah, no, see, that's why I was asking, because I know not everyone's okay with this type of magic, and personally, I think it kind of depends on the use, if you will. Like depending on
Yeah,
depending
I think
on
it's more of a use thing.
Yeah, like it's kind of a
Like
case
if-
by
Okay,
case
no.
basis.
Yeah, like if you're
But
bringing
I would
back
agree
somebody
with you if it
fresh,
was
then
a
there's
tool or an
kind of an
object,
issue.
but this is a person, or was a person at least.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, he's kind of a bag of bones, and he's been that way a real long time. He was in a sarcophagus, so I don't think there's probably much family there for him, so...
So that makes it okay that we should completely take control of people we don't know, just because they might not have somebody watching over them.
I don't.
He also attacked us.
He attacked me.
Wait, Chris, what alignment is your character?
Neutral. True neutral.
I will allow this complaint then.
Yeah, because like I can say as I wish. That's literally the purpose of neutral is so I can say the fuck I want.
Honestly, alignments are bothersome.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Like, I personally just prefer playing without them in most, like, I find very few instances where I'm glad that there's an alignment system. Like, more often than not, I'm just like, dude, let your character have personality X, because...
I mean, no, but here's the issue, though. Some people want to have their characters a specific personality, but they subconsciously go to their own. And that's
Okay, so for curiosity's sake, those of us here, what are the alignments we kind of chose, at least if it was as a base?
I'm neutral. Oh, sorry.
I wrote down lawful good for him, because the way I was going about how his backstory works, if I had to pick one, he is a good-natured person, and I figured he'd be lawful in the sense that he had a very studious upbringing for the most part. Granted, it wasn't...
You ditched me into a room full of skeletons.
Yep.
As a lawful good.
You put yourself in there.
No,
Also,
I
God
walked
literally
in,
told me to
didn't
shut
throw-
the door.
That's still not something a lawful good would do, but whatever. That's the point.
I'm pretty sure a lawful good guy would listen to God.
That's true.
No, that's a religious lawful good. You are not religious, or at least not cleric, or
You don't
like
know his
a paladin.
You don't know where he's been.
I don't, but I can guess
know where I've
safely that if he's a wizard, he's most
David, can
likely
I make a
not
formal
boring
request
God.
for a safe space?
Anyway, so I'm pretty sure bird person was
Yeah, I don't know what their alignments are.
But
But-
wasn't she chaotic good?
David, I wanted to ask, do you really want us to play with alignments, or can we just kind of be like, hey, we just have a personality? Because, like...
Well, my question is, why didn't you just set it to neutral, if that's what you wanted to do? Like,
Okay,
legit,
I don't-
that's what I didn't want to touch alignments, so I stayed
True
neutral.
neutral doesn't work like that either. True neutral has its own, like, settings in it. It's different, but it still is a part of the 9/10 if you consider unaligned.
Then yeah, but neutral's whole point is that you can build your personality being a mixture of good and bad. That's what I like. I like that it gives me the freedom of setting up my personality. While I agree that you can't blatantly be hypocritical about it, you still like, unless of course that's your character's personality. But,
Yeah.
You can, for the most part, I will allow you to make your character as you want, but if you are trying to do an action that would straight up, that your character that you have made would straight up not do, then I will interfere, and I will say no, that isn't something your character.
Well, here's the easy thing. Then just think about your character as a person of what they would be doing.
Yeah, no, that's like where I'm getting at, though, is like people are so multifaceted that tying them down to religion X isn't really the case, not religion, alignment X, because the alignment system tries to make black and white out of a bunch of grays. That's my issue with the alignment system. It's not bad, it just tries to make something
The whole point
out of...
is that it's supposed to, because DnD is more of a... It's a story based on how the character's perception. And a lot of the time, with these kinds of fantasy stories, there's going to be a good-evil kind of thing.
Yeah, no. And, like, on the one hand, I like the alignments for, like, the
doesn't mean
cosmic
you're a bad
thing.
person. It just means that you, most of the time, going to ignore the law for your own gain. Or you're going to focus more of your own gain.
Being chaotic evil does mean you're straight up evil, though.
No, it doesn't. It means that you care more for your own choices than you care for what happens to others around you.
Okay, you see, now you can say that.
Dave, there's, like, I agree with what he's saying. There's no such thing as haha evil, haha good. Because lawful good would be more of following the laws and then trying to be fair and just about it. While chaotic evil would be more about having, like not giving a fuck about laws and keeping to your own desires and opinions. Which, in some eyes, are evil.
Actually, I'd argue that's probably closer to chaotic neutral, if you ask my opinion.
Okay, we can talk about
But
this
that's
more.
yeah, I was gonna say
Like,
that's
this
like a
is just
totally
gonna go in
separate.
circles and circles.
This one conversation can go on for frickin' forever and a half.
Yeah, no.
Let's just go with this.
I was just trying to get a short little "Are we playing with
Point
alignments?"
at.
or
I'm just saying. Okay, wait. Just to prove one thing I was going to say though.
Mm-hmm.
Act with arbitrary violence, spurred by greed, hatred, and bloodlust.
Yeah, your emotions, your own desires. I didn't say they were good. I didn't say that it was, but most of the time it's going
I
to
said
be
they're I said they're most of the time going to be straight up evil. And you no,
but the question is that evil in their eyes? That's the question. In their eyes, they're just trying to survive with themselves.
That's a larger conversation.
Exactly, and that's my retort.
Point of view conflict is an entirely different thing, which we can talk about later, because I actually like point of view conflict. But not now.
Anyway, so can we just continue with the fact of, like, make your character however you want, but stick to the guidelines of your character's background. Don't just suddenly say, oh, you know, I want to become a mage as a rogue.
Yeah, that goes without saying. Anyway,
I mean, what I was just gonna say is like, even though like Vail's, even though I wrote it as lawful good, like, I don't see it as, I see it lawful as in.
Be a semi-decent person. That's all we have to say here, right?
I mean,
like, it doesn't need
all right,
to be this.
but all I was gonna say was like lawful in the sense that he more like abides to the, I guess to the, I guess I'll say rules, or really more like guidelines, really.
Okay.
That he had kind of in place at Candlekeep. That'd probably be like the best way to say it.
Yeah, so he follows rules. That's lawful. Yeah. And then
less.
does he follow them to the T, or does he try to take advantage of these rules?
Neither.
See, now, if you're pointing,
then lawful neutral.
Never follow a rule to a T just because, but
then lawful neutral. Like he cares for the rules, but he's going to try to keep his safety first, right?
I'm just gonna let's just drop the alignment conversation.
It's whatever. Just, you know how your character's gonna act, right?
Yeah.
Then who gives a fuck?
So back to like the in-game conversation. Oh boy, what was the last thing anyone said in that? That was a while ago.
Okay, can I take all of the short swords and turn them into scrap metal?
No.
Why not?
What tools do you have on you right now?
Tinker's tools.
What's in the Tinker's tools?
Let me actually get that.
How are you going to? How do you think you're going to manage to turn all those things into scrap metal?
Small wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, gears, bits of scrap metal, and a magnified eyeglass.
No.
What about in connection with let me think, thieves' tools? I'm just curious now, what exactly is in these kits?
Swords, would they not need to be, like, melted down at a blacksmith or something?
Yeah, no, I'm saying...
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you have a portable fucking forge.
Then I would like to take the ones except with the undead that frickin'
You find 3 short swords.
Is that including the corpse that Vail's messing with?
No.
Then yeah, then that's fine. I'm going to take them. I wish to just say hummingly, man, that blacksmith is gonna be busy tonight.
Yeah, really. Alright, well, just to kind of kick us back into the actual game, Vail's gonna just kind of look at the party in general, but also mostly at Nyx, because she is the outlier as far as religion goes, being the cleric and all. So, how exactly does everyone feel about necromancy? Because if you want my opinion, I feel it's as a person, as a user of magic, and someone who could who could very easily delve into necromantic magic if he so desired. I think I think it's really more of kind of how you're using it and what you're using it for. If you ask me, I don't feel like necromancy is just flat out evil. I think you can use it for good if you do it in a certain manner. What were you saying, David?
Actually, I just want to. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I need to answer a question that was brought up earlier, though. So I looked it up, and specifically to answer your question, Nico, when a character. Okay, so you know the background your character has.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay,
what
so
question are you
that-
answering?
So the question that you said, like me studying at Candlekeep would give me a larger extent of knowledge.
I mean, I would assume so.
Yeah, no. So the intelligence checks and stuff like that aren't always necessarily to see if you know it. It's to see if your character recalls it.
Yeah, no,
So-
I know.
So, character might know it. If you roll low enough, he wouldn't recall it.
Yeah, like you might just
And-
forget it at the moment and remember it later,
Yeah,
etc.
so-
Yeah, no, I get the idea.
To answer your question specifically, yes, your character would probably know that, but just wouldn't, he doesn't always
No,
recall.
wait, you said know that and then it cut out for a sec.
Oh, your character would probably know, or have read at one point things about skeletons, what can cause them to come to life, and that would be the reason that you would be able to. That would be the reason that it would give you a higher intelligence check for it.
Yeah, that's
you
that.
don't
Like
remember it, it's just
having read it before is the reason I have
have a
that's the
higher
reason my
intelligence
bonus
check.
is so high. But to see whether or not I remember it at this given moment, not necessarily. Like I might remember it later, even if I don't remember it now. Yeah, no, I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Okay. Anyway, continue. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that was clear.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about all that. It's just frustrating when like I build a character to do this, and I think all but one time I've made a knowledge check on the things that he's really good at. I've rolled either like a 7 or an 8 or lower on all of those.
To be fair, the thing that you did succeed on was really important. It was actually
Which one was it? I don't remember because I know I think I got like one time where I succeeded.
you knew what the whistle was, and you knew how to use it.
That was
You
the
knew it
one.
there.
That was the one I succeeded at. That's right.
And that's important. So yeah.
That is true. Knowing how this whistle works is very important. Because if I randomly blew it and then a fucking skeleton popped out of nowhere, that might be worrisome. But yeah, no, I'm sorry. It's just like I said, frustrating when it's like
No, I get it.
I built the character to do this, but the frickin' dice won't let me actually be good at what I'm supposed to be good at.
Welcome to my world.
Like when both Godak and Nix have rolled a 20 on a check that I made the same check for, and I'm suck ass at it, and they're literally perfect at it, at least in that instance, it's kind of like, why is my character even here right now? But anyways, back to the in-game stuff. So, I feel like it really kind of depends, because I feel like you could very easily use necromancy for good. I think there's just a bit of a... I don't know if I'd call it a stigma about it, because I know a lot of necromancers are straight up evil, or at least really close to it, but there's been one or two good necromancers here and there, and I mean, one could argue in a way that raising the dead with, like, resurrection magic that I've heard some people do from time to time is
But there's a difference.
similar. I mean, they still have their free will and all, and like their soul goes back in their body, but they were also dead. I know it's not the same, it's not a one-for-one comparison, but there's at least a teensy bit of overlap.
I do agree with you.
Okay. Well, regardless of the morality of it, what is the necessity of it? Why do we need them?
Well,
skeleton friends.
That's not a reason.
aside from
Just to
that,
pile-
Hold up.
grave.
Hold up. That is totally a reason.
yeah, I was like, yeah, no, like, Vail's gonna be like, alright, aside from that, which I think is really cool, like at the skeleton friends, because, like, dude, skelly friends, like, come on, my god, but no. But it's not that I planned on using the whistle right now, per se, so much as I just thought it would be good for y'all to know that I had this, and I know this might be a touchy subject for some, so I just thought I'd bring it up now, instead of...
Oh, hey, your character does know that it can keep, remember that it can only be used once every 7 days, but it stays summoned unless it dies.
Yeah.
So one thing that your character might say is, it now, then over time we can actually amass like a small skeleton army.
Like a platoon of skellies.
Yeah.
We did miss out on our platoon of goblins, so I feel like this is a good trade-off.
Could amass a platoon. Both as a player, I actually forget, because I think it might depend on which spell, because I think some necromancy spells work differently than others in the regards that, whether or not they still have, their soul in their body, or any semblance of self, or if it's literally just an animated corpse /
Yeah, would I know anything about that?
Yeah, do either of
If
us
there's anybody
really?
in there?
Wait, know anything about what? Say that again?
About the,
Whether there's like a person in there, or
Yeah.
if it's just like you animated a pile of bones.
and like specifically with the whistle and the animate dead
They're
spell.
asking if the skeleton has free will. Literally. Just why not say it as it is?
Because the way
Because it doesn't really have free will anyways.
yeah, because I was looking at
there's
the
a
animate
person.
dead
If they
spell,
have a soul.
and
Is that
the
it?
animate dead spell, I don't think it said anything. It doesn't say anything about them really having a will or anything. It really does look like it's basically like animate object, but for things that were once alive.
But with the thing Dave handed us out with skeleton, it mentions habitational behaviors, making the skeleton independent because.
Oh,
of
that's
their-
just because it's like monster stuff.
Yeah. But wouldn't it have that because of the fact that it is a monster that you can summon?
I mean, not all monsters have free will. Like okay, even illithids, the mind flayers, incredibly intelligent. They're
Having a bunch of dead slaves is not helping your case at all.
well, hold on. What I was gonna say was like they have some sense of self, like minimally, but for the most part, they're pretty much just puppets of the true mastermind behind them. And there's like some bit of a person in there, but at the end of the day, they're still very much controlled by the mastermind. So it's not. I don't think it's quite the same as that. Like, because think about the spells like charming or dominate person or something, where there's very clearly still the person there. You're just forcing their body to move. Or animate dead is more like
same for undead, except the person would be weaker, not only having minimal to no life energy, but being under dominance by the mage's energy.
yeah, but no. What I'm saying is like I don't think that's how most undead even
Well, Dave,
work.
how would it work?
Like skeletons are most skeletons are considered mindless undead. They're literally just walking husks. And the same goes for like zombies and stuff. It's not until you get to the certain higher level undead where they start to actually think for themselves in any capacity whatsoever.
But, no, so Dave, what would you say?
That's actually kind of hard because by the way I've played it, it honestly seems like it just depends. because you will have situations where you'll run into skeletons, and for reasons, they will have a conscience, but I am pretty safe to say that a normal skeleton would not have a conscience at all.
Yeah, no, like there's always outliers.
Yeah.
Specifically, all of the skeletons in this dungeon say it understands things that you're saying in accordance to the languages that it knew when it was alive, but it does not know anything of its former life.
Plus, there were
So-
the gems. Like, there's always a specific amount of gems that coincide with a skeleton. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Well, anyway, so back into character. So what exactly are you gonna say then?
So I don't from what I know about from what I do know about necromancy, as far as I'm aware, it's not like we'd be controlling a conscious person. It's like it's like I'd just be forcing. It's kind of like if I was somehow able to force the sarcophagus to start moving around and try and crush someone and fall on them. There's not any consciousness in there. It's just I'm just forcing this, and he'll kind of hold up his hands for some air quotes. This object of sorts, if you could call it that, to move in accordance with my will, if you could. I'm probably not explaining this that good. Okay.
No, I understand completely. So we don't even get consent to screw with their bodies.
Alright, so I really didn't explain that good.
Because you're basically what you're telling me is we are now taking out graves of dead people without
Is a
any
standing
of their
sarcophagi
their-
really a grave? He'll kind of like look up, like in thought, like actually contemplating this. If you just stand up a sarcophagus, is that really a grave?
Well, I mean, I think I should just put this into this perspective I'm seeing it. What if we went back down to that road where we all met and dug up those graves of those travelers, and you did your thing? Is that okay?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure.
So
If
could you go over, talk to the shopkeeper, and say you're using her sister's dead corpse as a meat shield? And I just sort of point off, like, over at a wall, or, like, around where the entrance would probably be.
honestly, I'm not entirely sure if I could do that. That's why I was saying it really kind of depends. Like
So it's okay to do it if nobody knows.
well, hold on. I think it's different to bring back someone in that way, and then show the body to someone that knows it, as opposed to someone that seems like there's no one who could recognize it.
So just because it seems that no one may be able to recognize it, just because it seems like they're the last person that would ever see it, that makes it okay? Just because we think that it's completely fine, that we think that nobody's watching, that nobody's gonna be sad for this husk, that it's okay.
I mean, look, you're right. It's possible that I suppose, technically speaking, it's possible that there's someone alive that somehow recognizes this corpse that doesn't even look
No, that's
like a
not my issue
distinguishable
here.
human.
I'm not saying that's not my issue. I'm saying that even if there isn't, that's okay. That they could be some kid on the street, some orphan, some person alone,
Hey,
and you can fuck with them just because no one's.
Hey, I apologize, Chris. Can I talk to you for a second?
Uh huh.
All right.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
I'm hella chaotic good, so like I'm down for the raising of the dead guy right now. So
you're totally on board with that, dude. Skeleton Bro army.
I mean the issue that I'm having with it is like I have nothing against necromancy. I use necromancy spells. That's what Spare the Dying.
Yeah,
is.
like that.
So like these guys were set up here as a trap.
Yeah, like
So
Vail's whole thing is he's just like, there's not I'm not controlling a person. It's like I'm just controlling bones.
Yeah, it's just like a pile of bones that were sitting in a box for who knows how long that were set there as a trap.
You know, it's almost like this episode sponsored by Loot Crate.
Loot Crate, please sponsor me.
Loot Crate, please sponsor us and send us a Loot Crate to unbox mid-episode with, like, actually a Skelly Bro army inside of it.
It's great timing because they have the DnD dragon with the D20 right now in their next Loot Crate. So like, add me Loot Crate anytime.
Yes. We never thought we'd say this, but please add us. I know you're not watching, but if you're watching, Loot Crate, oh boy, this is an opportunity for you.
Yep.
Literally works out for everyone.
Oh boy.
But no, I feel like this is going downhill.
I feel like maybe parties are gonna end up split up here.
I don't want that to happen. But I have a bad feeling about the hello. Please ignore those 3 words you just heard.
Anyways, so where was I? I gotta get back in. Come on, like Dave. I'm kind of sad though because I was like deep into it. I was getting it.
I'm really sorry. No, you're not sorry.
But no, I'll try to continue back where I was off. And then so I just point over. I just sort of like just point over at the corpse. Like if you're gonna do that, I'm sorry. I can't accept that. That you're just gonna mess with somebody just because you fucking want to.
They were set up here as a trap. It's not like there's anybody around here. They were set up here for the purpose of attacking us. It was a trap.
So that's their fault.
No. Look, and here, hold on, and I'll like hold the whistle in my hand very obviously.
No, I want to wait just a second here.
Also,
so because they were abused by someone else, we should abuse them now.
Hey, the DM would like to make a quick interjection to Nix and Vail.
Okay.
I have a legitimate reason for this. He's not just being... Yeah.
I'm not just being salt. No,
like, I had assumed that there was some kind of reason we didn't know about.
Yeah, no. I just wanted to make that clear. That's one of the reasons I pulled him off to the side, is because I just wanted to confirm his character does have a reason, and he does. So.
Yeah, no, like, that's fine. That's fine.
I would know what reason.
Everything's fine.
I'll be real. I'm an annoying
everything's not fine.
But I try to stay in character. I try. It's kind of hard when I get dragged everywhere with a freaking crossrope.
Look,
but I try.
Look, man. A DM can only do so much.
I know. I get that. That's why I'm only slightly bitter about it. Like, I get it, but I'm just kind of bitter.
Yeah.
Anyways, so back.
Yeah.
So then tell me, what makes it our right, our fairness, our ability to even just mess with somebody because someone else messed with them? I'd love to hear the reasoning.
Because what if it saves your life?
Okay. My issue with that is we don't know what's ahead. Why would we have to worry about it? It's not like we're going to go and face a giant dragon and we're going to need an army. It's not like we're going to need...
Vail will be, like, noticeably a little bit more concerned when he says dragon.
It's not like we're going to be dragging ourselves under the sea and fighting some...
Wait. I want to do something funny. Intelligence.
Wait,
No, 1 second. Vail, roll intelligence.
me?
Yeah.
Just a flat intelligence check.
Just flat.
Not a saving throw, a
intelligence
check. Okay.
Yeah. Vail, you remember that you were literally going to face a dragon right now. That's your goal. Your goal is to go and find a dragon.
You remember the part where I looked noticeably more concerned when he said dragon? Chris, remember how we're going to the goblins to get a dragon? Also, we're getting a dragon. I don't remember if you forgot that.
What?
Oh yeah, dragon.
Technically,
There's dragons involved.
Okay, I wish to just like put my hand on my temple. Why the fuck did you agree to fight a dragon?
Hold on, I didn't say fight. Also,
When did I agree to fight a dragon?
Also, technically, your character was there for that encounter.
Yeah, no, technically your character was there for that.
Again, like I said, hydrate.
But
you guys
we're
haven't
not fighting
explained
dragon.
shit to me still.
not
You just said,
fighting
"Oh yeah, we
dragon.
went over to a club." Got
I
some
know I
questions."
tried to explain it, and I did explain the fact that you clans dragons. So if you don't remember, that's your own.
He did say that.
Yeah, he did.
Regardless, it was very offhandedly and not like.
I mean, it got mixed up in some stuff, but he did technically say it. So I mean.
Well, then yeah. So by
Shrugged on
fairness,
JPEG.
anyway, so just gonna have my temple like that. Just
Suddenly,
oh, hey,
consciousness returns.
Godak, you missed my amazing speech.
Oh god, damn it.
Now it's going
What do you
downhill.
mean
I blame
amazing?
you.
Oh,
So-
Joseph, not super important right now, but
Yeah.
if you ever get the chance, I recommend checking out a D&D show called Save or Dice. I've only seen like the first, I think, 2-ish episodes, maybe a little bit of the third, I don't remember. I'm not saying watch the whole thing, but there is something I want you to see in it. One of the guys plays a character called Jogo the Giant, a lower intelligence character, and by no means take this as me saying play him as that. That's not what I'm saying. That being said, I do think it would be a good idea to look at what he does with Jogo to get kind of an idea of lower intelligence characters in general, because I know can be very difficult to play a character who, like, where the character is very clearly nowhere near as intelligent as the player. I know that can probably be a little bit difficult. Like, I myself haven't even done it. That's not something I've even tried tackling yet. So I can only... I don't even have first-hand experience with that. I'd only have, ideas and what I've seen. So it might help you get some inspiration for neat little role-playing tips and tricks. Because I don't remember... I think if I remember correctly, Jogo's intelligence is either somewhere between 8 and 10, I think. So it's a little bit higher than Godak's, but it's in a similar ballpark, just a little bit higher. So that might help give you an idea of what it really looks like, because the people on that are definitely more experienced, I would say.
Then yeah.
And they also run like their own like D&D YouTube channel, so you know that they've got experience with that sort of thing. So not to like say you're doing a bad job. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but it's good to like get like more of a
the more references, the better.
Yeah, that's very true.
So yeah, sorry to like do that. I thought about this earlier today while I was at work, and this was my first like easy, clear-cut chance to do it. So I just wanted to get it out of the way.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. I'll take a chance to go check them out, especially since spring break is happening.
Can I stop being interrupted now, please, guys? This is the one time I've been in a session where I can actually use my persuasion. Please.
Actually, I gotta use the bathroom, so if you guys want to catch Joseph up while I'm gone, I'll be back in a second.
The mood
Quick
is
question:
so far
Is anyone dead?
Literally
No.
nothing has happened. Chris, keep talking.
But the mood is so far dead, it's gonna take the resurrection spell to bring it back.
Wait, you
Now
seriously?
you want to use necromancy.
Nothing happened while I was gone, except for you fighting skeletons.
Basically, here's what happened.
Alright, hit me.
I walked into a room. accidentally awakened some undead. We kicked their asses, and now freaking Nico's trying to make it so we should all use the undead army, and I'm trying to tell him, fuck no.
We're considering the whistle of necromancy that they got yesterday or Wednesday or whatever. I don't know if you were there for that. We're talking about it right now, and we're talking about using it on one of the skeletons that we killed.
Mm-hmm. And I'm being very obviously objective to it. And
as a man
every single time, it's like, first thing, Dave doesn't believe I'll do this shit. And that was just like, okay, sure. Whatever.
No, I did, to be fair, as a DM, I did care that your character has I do need to know why your character's doing stuff.
You literally can look at my past that I wrote down! I spent 2 hours writing my past on the character sheet.
Yeah, no, I know. It still didn't make sense. I just wanted to make sure, okay? Don't...
Okay, and then you come in, and that mood just...
Sorry.
It just go... Nah, it's whatever. Like, at this point, it's whatever. And I'm just crying, because, like, this is the one time I've actually been able to do something other than die.
No, but yeah, he's in the middle of a good rant, so let him get back to his rant.
No, it's already gone. Like, the feeling I was having, that mood setting, fucking gone.
Alright, I'm back.
Like, I was trying to get back into it, and it just got dropped.
Okay, so...
I apologize that I make you drop your speech with my touch.
Actually, it was probably my fault. Might be.
I mean, a mixture of it was just my own for not trying to interrupt it, but I didn't want to do that, so not... I know, I'm just getting a little, like, antsy, because I'm like, it's the one fucking time I've been able to do something that's not stab or die.
I liked what you were doing, though. Please continue, if you can.
I need to think about where the heck I was, so... Anyways, so wait, why did you agree to face a dragon, first thing?
Well, no, we're not facing a dragon. Well, you see, so... And I'll point at Meepo. So you see that Meepo guy. So...
Yeah! Meepo, my best friend.
Meepo is going to literally just say Meepo.
Oh.
Wait, so is Meepo the Pokemon?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Well,
So-
then
so
if we're getting support from a clan, then again, we wouldn't need to use these skeletons. We wouldn't need to use these people. Because we have our own allies that are compliant with their helping us.
Do
Hold
you
on.
see them here, or do you only see Meepo?
Okay.
Meepo is actually going
to
to
come along.
Meepo is actually going to interject at this point. Meepo is just Meepo, but Meepo no like skeleton.
Meeple, you don't like skeletons?
Cute.
Meepo no likes.
Oh, Joseph, you used a key point while you were gone, so take one off.
Aw, okay.
Just so you know. It's okay,
Meepo
but
no-
you bopped a guy for it.
Yeah.
Meepo no like things that are dead.
Alright.
Undead.
I actually wanted to ask this earlier, but what since I know the average, like, what's the average common sense of necromancy? Most people will probably be what exactly about it?
There's definitely a negative stigma, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Unless
yeah.
David specifically
I'll
said
say-
this
I just wanted
I'll
to
say more
confirm, because
for-
last time I assumed something,
It
apparently...
actually depends.
Yeah, I'll say...
If you're in an area that generally accepts magic,
Okay,
then
this kingdom we're in, or whatever, since I...
yeah, no, this is important. This is actual lore. This is Forgotten Realms
Yep.
stuff.
Mm.
At this point in time, most areas that know of magic and that are used to it, to a point at least, are the use of necromancy, because in the past,
You cut out what?
Yeah, you did cut out.
most of the people will be they won't do anything about it, but they will become greatly concerned at the use of necromancy.
So basically, it's disapproved of, but not.
What about?
They
Okay,
won't, they're not
so
going to do anything. They're not going to do anything about it. But in the past, really bad, bad people.
Young
do
man.
too much. terrible things across the realm.
What about in like religious heavy areas? Because for example, true resurrection lets you bring somebody back who's been dead for centuries.
That's a difference though. That's
not necromancy. Bro.
Yeah,
Is it not necromancy?
That's returning someone to life, and necromancy is more. I am using your corpse as a puppet.
I think you're thinking they're exact opposites because basically you're using gods. You're using God, like you're basically praying to a god and the god does it.
Kind of. I'm not gonna
in
say
a way, like it's using their power to do it.
I mean, that could be argued for Spare the Dying too, which is a school of necromancy.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
It can be argued.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Necromancy cantrip.
Sure looks like necromancy to me.
It can be argued, but the difference is it's not taking control of somebody. That's my whole point here.
I think the argument lies in, are you taking control of someone, or at this point, are you taking control of something?
Because we shouldn't be OOCing this when we're trying to debate it in game.
Oh, this was still out of game. My bad. That just was in game.
No, this has been out of game the whole time.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Okay, well then back to in-game.
Yeah, I was just asking what's necromancy's reputation. That's all.
Godak's gonna. Yeah.
Anyway, I was just saying it currently doesn't have the best reputation. I'm just saying it currently doesn't have the best reputation.
Yeah. Also,
apparently, if we are facing a dragon, what are a couple of skeletons going to do?
Okay, so like I was gonna say,
we literally just beat them easily.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Let me explain. We're not fighting a dragon, hopefully, probably. We're helping the kobolds get their dragon youngling back from the goblins.
Again, why would we need skeletons to handle this mission when they couldn't even handle ourselves? We wrecked them and we're not even that many people. Those goblins will have just as ease, and it'll be a complete desecration of a tomb for no reason.
Vail's just gonna kind of look around at, like, the broken open sarcophagi doors, the literal piles of dead bones, and all the battle scars, and just be kind of like, I think it's kind of desecrated regardless.
But this had a reason. It was in defense. Now we're just beating it down till it's just even worse.
All right, Chris. Let me ask you this. When I talk about using the whistle, do you view that as me using the whistle to control someone, or do you view it, or do you see it maybe more so as me using the whistle to control something? Do you think me using the whistle would have me control a person and force them to do something against their will to my bidding with the whistle, or not? Because I feel like that might be what you're thinking. Am I correct?
My issue with it is indeed that. Because undeniably, they were a person. Regardless of what happened, and regardless of what will happen, they are still a remains of a person. Unless you are going to tell me that, and then I point over to the skeleton, is not a person, that is not an intellectual being, that is an elf, that is a human, that is any of us such, then yes, I entirely think that you should not do it.
I mean, look, I wasn't going to use it now. I just wanted you guys to know what I found, and wanted to ask how you all felt about it, because I had a feeling it was a touchy subject, and I didn't want it to get into a heated debate in the middle of fighting for our lives.
Well, we're not fighting for our lives right now.
Yeah, I didn't plan on using it right at this moment. So that much you don't have to worry about. But,
that makes it so much better. Now I have to watch for when you will.
But if using this will save one of your lives, I think I would be okay with doing that, because they're already dead.
How would this save our lives?
We're already dead.
How
my
would this
Bible.
save? How would
Shinderu.
Godak's gonna Godak's gonna put a hand on Chris's shoulder. Oh, sorry.
No, yeah.
Now go to. Hey, Leveltus is right. Like me, I'm the son of a warlock, so I already got a bad stigmatism as it is. Not even being a half-orc, but being a son of a warlock. And the way I see it, it's not really what the power is. It's really how we're gonna use it. These guys are already long gone and long dead.
I wish to turn over and glare at him and go. I ask again. What is the point?
Oh,
will we be using them as a distraction? There are far better odds. Will we be
Chris.
using them for meat shields? Again, we can overcome that with a different plan. My point is, what reason do we have to use a corpse when we didn't need to use it until now?
Yeah, it's good for element of surprise, man.
We've been down here not even like 24 hours, and 2 of us have already almost died. If one more thing can help us get through this dungeon, I think it's a good idea.
Chris, you've already
And
died
how would
once.
this help?
I just don't want that to happen again.
It's strength in numbers, and whether that number is 1 person or 1 million people, it doesn't matter. If he can help us, then he can help us.
Here, Chris, think here. I'm sorry. I don't want to try and force a different belief on you.
Well, but regardless, if you do this, that is forcing it. No matter what you think.
All right, here. Look at it this way. Say,
Chris. Hey, is it okay if I clarify something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
To clarify, actually, I misspoke. People in the Forgotten Realms are comfortable enough with magic in most places that they're not that they would be uncomfortable with you using necromancy is if they do not agree with the reason why it's being used and if it is their first impression of you.
Mm-hmm.
so obviously, if we walk
basically
into
neutral.
town with, so if we walk back to Oakhurst where they already know us with Skelly Bro,
Oh yeah, no.
that would be different than if we hadn't been there before.
Even if you straight up summoned a skeleton instead of Oakhurst, they'd be cool with you because you're the heroes.
Because they know who we are.
That issue is if we take that skeleton.
No, it's not. It's not just because they know who you are. It's because you're literally the heroes of the town right now.
Yeah, like it won't matter what we do. We're the heroes of the town. Like,
But
as
on
long
the
as
other
you don't fucking go and lynch somebody.
Yeah, but no, I was gonna say though, but say we had never been to Oakhurst before, and we walk in there with a skeleton already following us, they would be much more wary at the very least.
Yeah.
Is that a fair guess?
I'm assuming because of the response of how they're distasteful of it. Because it seems like it's...
Rip David. Oh, and he's back.
It seems like from what Dave has been saying, it's basically a necessary evil. That's what I'm guessing, the overall
I think it's one of the... I think what he's trying to get at is that at this point in time in the realms, most places that at least know a bit about magic as a thing seem to look at it more of like the means justify the ends sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what he's getting at. But Vail would like to tell Chris. Okay, think about it this way. Say you died again. Say we turn that corner and we get jumped by something. It doesn't matter, and you die on the spot. You're dead. At that point, what if that thing is too powerful for all of us together to actually beat? But if
then what will a skeleton do that can't even handle us?
If I use the whistle, what if you can stall it or distract it or something? Maybe give us a chance to escape, to rethink our plan, or what if that one, and he'll hold up his hands for air quotes, person difference actually does make us all live through that? What if doing that...
When he puts up air quotes, I just want like a, like the cliche anime like darkness thing. Like, I just want that kind of look.
Darkness.
Oh,
Like the hiding eyes thing.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that thing.
Okay, yeah.
I know where you're going with that, okay.
You weebs, but continue.
I'm a giant weeb, sorry.
Same here.
Yeah, you say this now. Give it another session or two where you're the one bringing this stuff up. We're gonna see who's the weeb then. Also, I'm pretty sure Joseph's actually a resident weeb.
Yeah.
Anyway, so continuing, sorry.
So, oh rats, what part of this sentence was I even?
It's after the air quotes part.
Yeah.
Incoherent weeb shit. It's pretty accurate.
I don't know.
So, what if using your corpse saves our lives? Would that be okay? Would that make it worth? And he'll hold up his hands for air quotes. Using you to do that? Would you be okay with yourself, your body being used after you were dead to save someone else? To help the people that you know? And then I'll look around like, if you even would constitute us as people.
Regardless of my opinion, that there would be no choice in the matter. That regardless of my will, regardless of the intent of what I care about, it would happen no matter what. Because I could say right now that sure I wouldn't mind. Sure I would. Fuck no, I don't. But regardless of what would happen, I'm sure you would use it all the same. So why would it matter? Isn't the whole point that now that they're dead, they don't have a consent in the matter? They don't have a choice in the matter? And that you're just using it to your own ends, and it's just going to end with their body breaking on the floor, being crushed into the ground and used as fertilizer and forgotten for the rest of the time?
I'm pretty sure their bodies are already pretty crushed.
Yeah, we already crushed a couple
I don't know about the ones. I don't know about the ones I killed, and I pointed to the two.
The three.
Hey! That's a deception. If you want to pull that. You can see if they want to roll that, but that's a deception over me.
That's a risk I don't think I'm willing to take.
So then they don't know that it was three, or they.
I mean, I still saw you kill three. I know you're bullshitting.
No, you can't just say, "Oh, I saw that," because first thing, you never even thought about it. So if you really want to go that way, we'd have to do a deception tactic.
What do you mean? I was standing in the room when you killed him.
Well, regardless, how do you know you were looking directly at it? You were right. You were fighting another guy while I did that.
What is this? An insight check?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's a contested check, technically.
Are we just gonna roll it then?
What is it?
It is a contested.
I'm saying, like, you can't just go, "Oh, I'm gonna believe it anyways," because that's retarded.
Okay, but what's the roll?
It's everyone's insight versus his deception.
Okay. So insight. Okay.
So.
Oh baby.
Well.
Nico.
I told you were bullshitting. I saw you do it. I saw you kill those three skeletons. Good job, by the way. Didn't really think a rapier would work all that well, but alright, I guess if it kills.
Oh, really? A rapier? Wow.
Yeah, I know, right?
I shrug and I go, well, I kept mine mostly safe. I couldn't do much for the third one because Nick's already attacked it down to its basically destructive state.
You're welcome.
And what did I do? What did godak do?
You basically double kicked.
Oh yeah. Also, mid combat, I had you forget double kick and replaced it for triple kick. That was the flurry of blows. You learned a new move.
You also blew a door to smithereens.
Yeah. Yeah. You tried kicking the door. You tried running through the door and doing a jump kick to get through it, but it failed miserably, and then you realized, oh, I haven't trained in the way of the foot, but I have trained in the way of the fist.
In the way of the fist.
So you one-punch man the door to smithereens, and then you decided, oh, okay, so since my way of the fist is already powerful, I must now train my way of the foot, and so that's why you triple kick the skelly.
Yo. Okay.
And then
Alright,
you ended it with a
alright,
critical. You
I'm
actually
satisfied.
killed it with a critical.
So dragging back the plot,
We had a plot?
or the story at least.
I thought we were just bullshitting.
I'm actually fitting my character.
Slash S.
Whatever. But the people that I fought alone, and that I had to attack, I don't know if you look at it, but they're still there, and they're the only reason that you have a chance to do this. So I guess since you're using the ones I killed, shouldn't I have the choice?
I wasn't going to use it right now at all. I was just letting you know that I found it and that I had it.
I was.
So
I mean, I was.
But
You were here-
I'll
you were here
go
the whole
back
time.
to what I said before then. So just because you're not using it now, it's okay to do it later?
If it saves somebody's life, then yes, and I will not hesitate to take it from him and do that if need be.
Same here.
Wait, David, can the whistle be used by literally anyone, or do they have to like know how it works
Wouldn't they
to
have
use
to
it?
know how to
Like,
use
do
it?
they have to know what it does or anything, or do they have to get the magic behind
You know
it?
what it... You just explained how it works.
So.
Yeah, to be fair.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Yep.
But this is still important. What about any random jagoff on the street that doesn't know what this whistle is? If they blow it, does it still animate dead, or does it just do nothing because they don't know that it's a whistle that does that?
That's like saying,
Might
hey, does a sword stab somebody if they don't know how to use
Might
it?
accidentally animate someone that's dead, but the chances are it's someone that's really, really deep under the earth, and then a zombie would appear. It'd be great.
Anyways, so
Back to the plot.
Oh, actually, David, I have a question. Can I use the Nightcaller as a regular whistle, or whenever I blow it, does it have to cast it?
No, don't use it as a regular whistle, please.
So that's a no. If I blow it, it has to cast the spell.
You know what? You know, like how dogs can only hear certain frequencies.
Zombies and skeletons only hear the Nightcaller's frequency.
Oh my god.
Only if it's like a.
So it's like a zombie
except
whistle.
For skeletons.
For skelly whistle.
Yeah.
So do I know that when I blow the whistle, we won't be able to hear it? Like it's because the frequency is like not right for us. Is that actually a thing, or is that just a joke?
It's not technically a thing, but it wasn't defined, and it makes the most sense to me. So I'm saying.
So we're making it a thing.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. That
okay.
is a thing.
It's been decided.
So basically, we got the dog whistle of zombies here.
Pretty much. The zombie skelly whistle. Look, Chris, I'm not gonna use it. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm not gonna use it right now. I don't know if I'll ever use it.
Everybody roll forgiveness to see if they excuse that.
But if I have to save someone's life, chances are I probably will, because I'd rather you have a problem with me messing with someone's corpse than have you die. I'd rather you be mad than dead. So if the option is you living or you being pissed, I'm gonna take the latter.
Well, then I'd say I'd rather take the former. I'd rather let people who already worked their asses off in this hellish planet let them have some fucking peace. I'd rather have it so that people who've already been fucked with enough to just get a moment. And I'm surprised that a cleric of all people will retort to using a unknown freaking flute than their own god.
Hey, Chris Sky.
Yeah.
Ask your character a question.
Well,
This whole character dialogue is bringing up a lot of questions for the DM, so he has to answer some of those questions.
Great. Lovely! I get no chill for the mood. He couldn't wait for these after.
Welp. At least we're not alone this time.
Yeah, we got another one.
Hooray for company.
Yay.
Aren't you glad you logged on?
I was gonna pretty much say, alright. I was gonna pretty much out the end and say, hey, I just realized we're not going anywhere with this conversation.
No,
I was literally
not
going
gonna go
to. I
anywhere.
was literally going to end the whole thing like right after he said that, just so we
Like,
would.
yeah, like
get a
somebody
move
just
on.
needs to walk out.
I was literally
Then-
right about to just be like, all right, I'll keep that in mind then, and just pocket the whistle and leave the room, just so we would go.
Yeah.
We have been in this room for
It's
a while.
It's like yesterday when I just went over and I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna open the door. Fuck it. Screw it.
Yeah, like sometimes you just gotta do it just so it gets done.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I was about to do. Be like, alright, well, I realized this conversation's not going nowhere. We either use it, don't use it, doesn't matter.
But no, I'm totally gonna use it later if we can get a cool.
Oh, yeah.
Godak's
If
gonna
we can
say
get a
he
cool
doesn't.
Skelly Bro, and it means that someone doesn't like have to die or something.
Yeah,
like,
no,
Yeah.
like
yeah, go there.
like I'm totes.
Yeah.
This whistle
Yeah, go
is
there.
this whistle is too cool, dude. Also, dude, I looked it up. Animate Dead's like a fucking 3rd level spell.
Oh, it is?
I know. I have a whistle that casts a 3rd level spell, and we're only level
amazing.
2.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's so cool. I actually need to finish reading the Animate Dead spell just so I'm aware of how it works. Spell creates an undead servant. Choose a pile of bones or a corpse of medium or small humanoid size within range. Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life. Oh,
I literally get the animate dead spell at 3rd level too. So like now I would use
wait, at Cleric 3 or when you get 3rd level
that
spells?
like not
Like
next
cler-
level,
like-
is it
'cause
level
like
5 or whatever?
Yeah, because Cleric
Yeah.
level 5
Wait, are
gives
you
you
sure?
3rd level spells.
Actually, are you? Here's the question: what god are you going with a cleric? Are you going evil, good, or neutral here?
No,
'Cause I feel
she's her name is Selune, and she looks over, she's the goddess of the moon, and she deals with a lot with like lycanthropy and stuff like that.
Oh, no.
So basically,
Huh.
you're kind of going a chaotic neutral kind of god.
Heyo, chaotic good, what's up?
Chaotic good?
Yeah.
Is that what the god is?
It is, yeah, I specifically.
Yeah, man, the chaotic good god of
my alignment.
Chaotic
Damn.
good werewolf moon goddess. Alrighty then.
I'm just,
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie, I
it's
wouldn't have
chaotic.
expected that, but alright.
it makes sense, I guess, for a chaotic good to have necromancy. I don't know. That just sounds off, though.
But it is like a base cleric.
Yeah, I
spell,
think
though,
it's
like,
one of
get
those
that
like
at 3rd
greater
level.
good
But the thing
concepts.
is that there's an anti-cleric. That's why I was like,
Very true.
Yeah,
wouldn't
like
a lot
death
of
priest.
an anti-cleric. I don't know how that would work though, so I'm not gonna
I mean,
kind of start.
Yeah.
death priests are a thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, would she be classifying herself as a death priest?
You know,
But
you-
no, she's got
domain,
her
though.
runes.
I'm pretty sure she picked the life cleric or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
it's a
is.
life domain.
Alright, whatever.
So she's like the
yeah,
exact
the-
opposite of a death priest.
Yeah. But to go back to the conversation, Godak's like, okay, guys, I realized something. We're not going anywhere with this. So,
Yeah, no,
pretty
I'm
much,
with you.
hey, we already know, Chris, you already know we're going to use his whistle if it calls for it. So you're either going to have to deal with that or keep bitching about it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Dave?
Yep.
So
I'm-
the last
I need to think if this is something my character actually do. Wait a sec.
the
what?
last thing Chris said
No, he wouldn't.
to Vail
He
was about him preferring to just die instead of have the whistle used to save his life. So in response to that, Vail's gonna say, "Alright, I'll keep that in mind," and he will pocket the whistle and leave the room.
Alright, let's go
I'm
out,
gonna
guys.
follow after him.
And then he'll, as he's walking out, he'll kind of look to the side just a little bit at everyone else and just be like, I appreciate the support, but we've been hanging around here for too long. We're not
Oh, no, that's true.
not gonna get anything
Yeah.
done.
Ah, don't worry, man. I'm used to this sort of stuff. Trying to convince people that something is not wrong.
Yeah,
Or,
I
yeah.
hate to do this to him, but like I said, I prefer him angry than dead.
That's true.
Yeah.
And does everyone control? Oh yeah, everyone controls Big Bird. Big Bird's gonna be like, caw.
Big Bird just says caw, and everyone's just like, alright, whatever.
Dave,
Yeah.
I wish to put the skeletons in the coffins and close the coffins again.
Two, but the other one, no.
Yeah, the other one. I mean, like the two that are actually still a thing, still a body.
Air quotes body. It's more like a pile, really.
I mean, look, dang, I'm really getting into this.
Maybe
though.
a
This is
mound,
great.
if you will.
Look at it. Stop interrupting me, though.
Alright, so, David, I'm gonna say that conversation took so long, detect magic is worn off, so don't worry about that. I think that's
Yeah,
like
that's a fair assumption.
At least 10-15 minutes, because that took 10-15 minutes real life.
Yeah, no, that's a fair assumption that my detect magic is gone, so you don't have to tell me about that. Also,
that took a freaking hour.
well, I mean, in-game time.
Wow.
I mean, in-game
Nah, do 15 minutes, Dave. At least be fair.
No, I mean in the real world it took an hour.
Yeah.
LOL? You wanted just to make it take an hour in game?
Oh god, please no.
Well, actually, no, give it, if you were gonna do that, they gave it 30 minutes, because half the time you just got cut out, because you're like, hey, CD up, are you sure your character would do this? Oh, hey, CD up, like, did this thing important? and then the whole, at least 10 minutes of Godak coming in and getting caught up.
Alright, so, oh, also, I will show everyone the candle that I found that kind of, just doesn't go out, and I'll just be like, guys, look, I also found with the whistle, I found this cool little candle, and then I'll kind of blow on it to put it out, and then the flame will pop back up on the candle. Look, it just keeps coming back. This is so cool.
Yep.
Hey, Godak, look, I can still control you! Yeah!
No, you don't.
Hey, Dave, could you fix that?
Oh yeah, you might want to fix Godak.
Please do.
Oh, oops! Freaking... I don't know why he's like
by others. No,
I can do that.
Oh.
Did you just roll to see
And,
who do it?
yeah, I'm just gonna...
I'm gonna follow.
Making our way down.
No, wait, guys. Nobody move. Nobody move right now. Nobody move
I stopped
right now.
I
Go back to where... Everybody go back to where you were, please.
Like,
Okay.
Godak's kind of standing in my spot, so...
Oh, my bad. So I was right here.
Okay, so then I would...
Yeah.
Would you want me in the room still or outside the room?
Oh, you can be outside of the room. It's fine.
Alright.
Let me edit this character real quick, though. All players is now false.
Well, I guess because of this heart-to-heart conversation with the undead, we have to kill some more undead.
Yeah, let's go punch a skeleton. Also, Joseph, Godak should be proud of Vail because he both high-fived a skeleton's face and did a thunder punch attack.
Yeah.
He did a what? There was a second part?
Vail performed a thunder punch on a skelly.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Alright.
he did shock and grasp, but like in a
Godak was
physical.
there. He will pull the Predator 1, you son of a bitch, arm grab thing with you, even though you have no muscles.
Vail will just kind of noodly limp in agreement. Like, you can't really do anything either way, but like, you think the noodly motion might be like, alright, thanks, but you can't really tell.
I can't tell. Did I either just break his arm or I just boost his courage? Either the one.
Anyways.
Please
So,
don't
Dave,
do
could you
none of
actually
those.
turn off my lantern while being with them?
Do I still...
What? I'm
My
sorry, what?
lantern! My light, I wish it to be extinguished!
Okay.
Alright, well...
David, I
he's dead.
forget, is Vail glowing with the candle or not? I don't remember if you set him to do
No.
that.
You put the candle...
I wish, like, the extinguished. There we go. And you actually kept it so I could see 5 feet in front of me. Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Because I was...
Welcome.
Because I was getting tilted that I couldn't.
So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, have the candle out. Just kind of. Can we go and start moving, David, or do I still
So pretty good.
Anyways.
Guys?
Okay. Y'all can go. Y'all can
Y'all can move?
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go, Meepo.
Alright. Yep.
Boop.
Let's go.
roll perception.
Me?
Oh god!
Me?
Yeah.
Who? Everyone? Who, Dave?
Oh, Chris. I said Chris. Roll perception.
You didn't say that.
I think the Chris part did cut out.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Okay, hey, Chris. Everybody to notice the goblins before they get a sneak attack. Buddy, roll initiative.
Yeah. So. Okay. So. Cool.
So roll initiative?
Cool, neat, awesome.
You know, I was
zero,
literally
awesome.
right about to say I always roll pretty bad.
Oh
Zero initiative. Only Liz, everyone.
I
don't know why I try.
I was literally right about to say, man, I'm rolling pretty bad even with a +4, and then you went and did that.
I think I've gotten 5.
What's Big Bird's initiative? I mean, what's Big Bird's dex?
Is it Big Bird's +4 as well?
No, she doesn't have a fort.
No, she
It's
does.
+2.
Big
Hold
Bird's
on,
dex
she rolled
plus-
initiative earlier.
Okay.
+2.
Okay, let's go. Oh!
Should not have let Joseph do that.
Yeah.
Can we get Electra back
I
here
actually
so she
have
can
good
save
rolls.
us?
Yeah, let Electra push the button. When she
Let's
pushes
let
it,
her come
it
back
does
so she
good.
can do her godlike rolls again.
Yeah.
Can we just have Electra roll everyone's initiative?
Alright, so...
Hey, I got 21.
Yeah, who was under control of Electra?
I gotta be happy with this.
Only.
I gotta be happy with this, man. Like,
Guys, I am happy to roll your initiatives from now on.
you just for fun's sake.
Liz,
roll the- roll
I
plus
appreciate
four.
the
Roll what
thought,
20 plus 4
but-
is.
Me? Okay, hold on.
I just want to see. I just want to see.
Liz, I appreciate the thought, but could we do a knot? Could we just do a knot?
Oh god!
God, that one goblin. Please.
Due to the critical fail of Liz and the critical success of Liz, we'll have the first strike, even though Chris, congratulations, y'all suck.
I worked so hard, Liz! I actually
calling
did my job.
Hey!
I'm
Dude.
calling shenanigans on these dice here.
Liz, I did my job as the thief. I found the target, told you where it is. How hard is it to do yours?
You know, another
I'm too
part of
busy
your
with
job...
My chainmail clanking as I walk down the hallway.
Oh. I told you, Nix, we needed better armor, one that isn't so, like, all of that.
I'm sorry, this one's on me.
Hey, every honor it is good for...
Also, Chris, isn't part of your job also to not get us caught?
No, my job is to tell you of dangers. My job's to not get me caught, but that's kind of hard when they've literally cornered the hallway.
There's danger too. Here, watch this. Wee woo, wee woo.
David, did you roll for Meepo? Or is Meepo gonna do anything? Oh yeah, David, remember what I said? Yeah.
Oh, 1 second, yeah, Meepo, I'm having, sorry guys, this is a lot that I'm having to pull up right now. This encounter that's occurred solely because y'all have been in a timer occurred that y'all have been in the dungeon for so long.
Too long, yeah, I know. I figured.
Okay.
I figured.
That makes sense.
Did I
'cause
just say that maybe we should start doing some sneak checks and start sneaking?
I was going to.
Alright, this disadvantage.
actually-
Okay.
Starting to walk ahead. I could
keep in
crouch
mind-
ahead. That was literally what I was going to do.
keep in mind, I will say this. When the party as a whole makes stealth attempts as a party, it doesn't matter how good your rogue is, because it's based on whichever party member's the worst.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's why I'm saying I was going ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna
So
go
if
up
we
ahead.
actually wanna do
I'm
that,
holding you guys back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so if we want to do that, we'll need to send Chris and maybe, like, Godak, too. Maybe, just because he's got
Godak,
high
Yeah.
what's your stealth?
4.
You know what would be great right now?
Because he'd get fucked. I can feel it.
Yeah, I might get.
I mean, a plus
Literally,
4 is
I got
not
fucked with.
bad.
I got fucked and killed with 6 stealth.
We need a
I have a
range
plus
path,
6.
so to speak.
As well as an advantage roll in
I would
several ways to get attention off me, and I got insta kill.
I can't wait for everyone for when we have to roll stealth. Everyone rolls in that one that somehow Nyx gets
I want the
2
20.
with disadvantage.
Gets 2 20s with disadvantage.
I want it. It's gonna happen.
What did you say we needed? So we needed something, but I couldn't hear over them.
So that would be.
Oh god, man, this
Or
is
not.
stuff's about to go down.
The world may never know.
All right, so who's gonna control Big Bird?
I do have a slight apology. My pen has decided to die on me, so I'm having problems
Wait, your
writing
pen?
things down. That's.
That's cool.
I really don't think we want me controlling Big Bird.
To order down on a note card so I can quickly reference it.
And I don't know barbarian stuff too well.
I mean, we could always just have David control her, because he clearly gets the best rolls.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I have a feeling if it's gonna be in our favor, it's gonna be poor.
I have to play some epic battle music or enemies.
You should get different music for, like, the different encounters, like either generic dungeon or, like, goblin encounter or, you know, something. Like get different music, and each encounter's got a specific song.
Oh, David, can I
Dude,
throw you
okay,
a recommendation? No, never mind.
Something
Alright,
like. I
so
really
Dave,
want to do
what did I miss?
just
I had to
something
use
like.
that.
Wait, 1 second.
Sorry.
To answer your question, Nico, I really want to do that. But the jukebox on here is really oblong, and it's kind of hard to use and keep a lot of music in it at the same time.
Can you, like, save tracks or anything, or do you have to search
No,
them up
I-
every time?
No, I can save tracks, but it becomes very difficult to manage all of them. The way to have
Oh.
it set up. Yeah.
Would you maybe call it, not user-friendly?
Yeah, definitely.
Feels bad, man.
Mhm.
Well,
So
it
what
was
did I
a fun
miss? Sorry, I
thought.
used the bathroom.
So, question, David. I know that we noticed their attempt for a surprise round on us.
Yeah.
With
Also, you better be glad that Chris succeeded that perception check, otherwise they'd get 2 attacks on you right now.
yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh, God.
because I know we got a 1 and, well, they got a 1 and a 20 in there, I see that. So how exactly
Yeah.
does this total out?
That's
to?
true. Shouldn't it balance out? Like, that one guy should obviously get the advantage over us.
Like, maybe the one guy, but not everyone, because the other guy rolled a 1? I don't know. How does this,
Yeah,
how does
I-
end up?
And it's your call.
Because it's time
And
for
it's
some
goblins too, man.
The goblin with the high initiative should still get like maybe an
Actually,
advantage of 2
David,
attacks.
I have a question. That entire
Yeah.
time we were sitting there talking, would that give us a short rest, or was that either not long enough, or was all that talking considered too much, or how would you count that?
I don't think we're doing very much questing.
Like, we weren't really doing much, but I don't know, because I think you have to be there for at least 30 minutes,
Here's
and
the question. None of us were really like doing anything like crazy, right? We were just talking, right?
yeah.
I'll say it counts as. I'll be kind and say it counts as a short rest.
Oh, thank you.
I get a key point.
Thank you, because I would like to roll my only remaining hit die. Alright, so I'm only going to get back 4 HP, because I've got 3 con. So I go from 10 to 14. That's good.
Do we add
Okay,
anything
so-
to the hit die?
Yeah, you had your con.
Yeah, you're calm.
Okay, so in this, just so y'all, the
You,
goblins are
you
going
okay?
to go first for 2 reasons. Still a random encounter surprise attack. That's a little bit too loud.
Yeah.
1 second. This is still a random encounter surprise attack, And also that first roll that you see there, that's the leader of the
Mm.
goblins.
Neat.
Yeah.
14?
Oh, the
22
The
or
22.
14?
But the 14 is the first.
no, the 14's.
Yeah.
Oh, the 14 is for something else. So I guess
Whatever you want to do, man.
I'm gonna have to
Go.
means I just have
Your call.
Yeah, it's cool. The rolls are all over the place. Just pick some and go with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick with what I had set up because even though, yeah,
Just do what you're gonna do. We got stuff going so many different angles. Just do a thing.
Yep.
Do your thing,
make
bro.
things a lot easier. Anyway,
You know, if
so,
we had a Skelly man and he rolled a 20 on his Actually,
Yeah,
David.
and we had a Skelly man. He rolled a 1. Oh,
I mean, we're already pretty screwed. David, I have a question just for future reference. If I do, and by if I mean when, I use the Nightcaller whistle, will it work like Ibis, where he just goes on my turn, or will he have his own initiative? Okay. Is that just summoned creatures in general just go on the user's turn, I guess?
That's the way that I.
Okay. I was just curious.
Anyway, this goblin, just so y'all know, this goblin right here doesn't than the others, but he looks like he's dressed better.
So he doesn't look tougher, he's just got better equipment? Is that what you're going after?
He's going to, yes, that is what I'm going after. He's going to run up and attack Chris.
Uh-huh.
And
Oh, it doesn't, right?
What's your armor class?
what does
15.
not?
Yeah, aha, I remembered armor class training, that if it's equal, the defense wins.
Yep. And short bow. Now, the rest of the goblins are going to release this. Doesn't hit.
No hit. If they all miss, can I just do like a Neo thing?
Oh, okay, cool.
No, don't say anything too soon.
Nah.
Alright, we
I
good.
have to have faith.
Nice.
Neo
So
thing,
many
let's go!
crits.
Whoosh!
So wait, were all of those aimed at Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoosh! Just like,
I can only imagine the Matrix happening right
yeah,
now.
that's what I'm saying. Matrix Neo.
I imagine Chris, like, walks up, and then out of nowhere he's just like, my goblin senses are tingling. And then he Matrix dodges.
What am I, Goblin Hunter? If you
Yeah.
ever read that book, really
I mean,
good
you were
one.
killed by goblins. So you're
Either Goblin Hunter or Goblin Slayer.
Goblin Slayer, that's what it is, Goblin Slayer.
You're like
You know what I'm
the
talking
about,
avatar
right?
of goblin noise.
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Oh,
what's
hey,
in anime?
Oh, it is?
Yep.
That's gonna be great. Anyway, sorry, dude, go ahead.
This turn.
So it's my turn?
Yes.
Alright, I gotta see what the fuck I'm gonna do.
You are surrounded on all sides.
You may think so, but who knows of what I do if I go straight. Okay, so here's what I plan to do. I'm gonna take a risk here. And since I'm a risk taker and I know it's gonna get me fucking killed,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to run to go over to behind him. Like, cause that would be what, 10 feet, right?
Yeah, you'd have to
There?
move there. You'd have to move to the side of him, and then you can move back around. So that's 10 feet for you.
So 5,
Because you can move diagonally.
10. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
it's just
and
10
then,
feet.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go here, and then I'm gonna attack him. That's possible, right? Just to confirm.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
Alright. Does that hit?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it did.
Yep.
Wait, I was
We
gonna
got the
say.
+2 again.
Yep.
That's 15.
Please remember what.
I
stat
keep
from now on.
forgetting. I'm sorry.
Just switch your
It's okay.
die thing.
That still
plus
doesn't hit though.
Okay.
Damn, so 15 still doesn't hit them? Oof.
No, it doesn't hit that one.
Oh, well, yeah, it's true. What kind of
Your turn?
armor is he wearing? What's his setup?
And
You can't tell, or?
roll perception on it, I'll let you.
No.
Can I roll perception,
I can
Dave?
make a good guess from the other fighting.
Well, nah, I use my turn up. So whose turn is it?
I guess. Oh, sorry.
So, to Chris, currently wearing his shield out.
What?
He's currently wearing leather armor and has his shield out.
Oh, damn.
see
so
that-
that's
see, that's
probably
good
pretty
to know.
high then.
Oh, so it's probably 18 or more.
See, knowing that he has
That's
a
my
shield
guess.
is-
That's an educated guess, because that's so much what Liz was when she has her shield out.
Yeah, but I have chainmail armor. I don't have leather
Chainmail, is
armor.
it 12?
No, chainmail is 16.
16?
Yeah, she's
really?
got 18
Yeah.
total. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd have to be... No, it'd still have to be 16, 17. Because I get 15.
Well, remember, you probably have a way higher dex than the goblin does.
Who knows? It's the leader.
I mean,
Let's just
I
go
feel
with
like at level
assumption
2
that it's
we
most likely
should be
higher
fine.
than mine. So it's going to be more. So it's either 15 straight, or it's more than that. And I'm gonna bank on it being 16 or 17.
Well, let's smack him and find out.
I'd say it's 13, but I'm pretty sure that joke's already run its course.
At the end of your current turn.
Yeah.
Chris.
Alright, so I guess.
So he's going to
Oh, yeah,
wind
you go
up.
on it.
Oh, fails.
You tried me, but
Did he try to attack me?
He tried to attack the leader goblin, but he failed. He's sad.
Oh, poor Cole. Poor.
I like how, I
now
like how the attack
Godak's
says
turn.
that it's done by a kobold.
alright, Godak is going to be like,
Can we just take a second
he
to
hasn't had the
appreciate
best running with the goblins.
Joseph, hold up. Can we just take a second to appreciate the fact that Meepo said that he was a kobold elite? The actual kobold elite was just like Nabra, but the sling text says that it's from a kobold elite.
He's a lesser kobold.
So
elite.
Meepo wasn't
Or he
lying.
might be disgraced.
Meepo is doing his best.
Meepo's doing his best.
Watch, next turn Meepo's just gonna
Dave,
drop
can we
it.
just all just like, good try, Nepo. Get him next time.
Godak's gonna go.
I will let you okay, wait. Roll just a straight d20.
Who?
Oh heck yeah.
Everyone?
Meepo advantage the rest of this encounter.
Nice. Dude, Meepo's that hard carry.
Oh my god.
What's the? Does he have advantage on attacks now?
No, he's rolling with advantage now for the rest of this encounter.
Dude, told you my luck's back when Dave doesn't roll. I got that freaking ace in the hole.
Yo, Godak, can
Oh,
you
God.
do me a flavor
Godak,
and drop this fool?
I will. Godak's gonna look around. He's nervous because, oh crap, all goblins all around. Having flashbacks to all of his close death encounters. So he's gonna use a key point to do flurry oppose the boy in front of him. That's the big boss, man. So here we go, 2. Nah, that doesn't.
That does
And
not hit.
yeah, that doesn't.
That does not hit.
Ooh.
And I use my action to take the dodge action because I know this is about to get really bad.
Okay. Does your dodge action only work on one attack or all attacks?
It should be all attacks, right?
Let me double check the dodge action. No, type in the search bar, please. What?
Goodbye, 1 key point you were spent. What spent
I
for
can
good
find
reason.
that through there.
If I remember correctly, it's only on the next attack that you would be hit by.
I've seen it gone like it covers all attacks, but I'm not sure what the official rule is. I think it's all attacks since I'm focusing just dodging everyone. But it's whatever you want to do, David.
No, it's about what the rule says. I don't know.
I am having trouble finding it, so let me load up the actual PDF.
I got the player's handbook right next to me.
Oh, yeah, then you just look that'll probably be faster.
Alright, dodge action!
In the meantime, whose turn is it? So you can just look that up while the rest of us are going.
How to play...
It is Vail's turn.
Alrighty then. David, this is actually a thing I'd like to start doing because in order to really take advantage, and I think it does kind of fit his more intelligent approach to combat instead of just fling out, do damage, drop him, because he's not a fighter. At least not right now, depending on how the story goes. Oh, you find it, Joseph?
Yeah, dodge. When you take the dodge action, you focus entirely on avoiding attacks. Until the start of your next turn, any attack rolls made against you have disadvantage if you can see the attacker, and you make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Well, there we go. That answers that.
Okay, boom.
Well, I'd say you can definitely see them. They're pretty obvious.
Yep.
So
You
anyways,
can see me, so be like, oh no.
I'm gonna actually look up what are some combat actions we can actually do just by default.
Attack, cast spell,
Okay, so
dash,
Vail.
disengage, dodge. Sorry.
Vail, it's your turn.
yeah, so, this is also a thing I noticed that was kind of a good idea of something to do, kind of recommended when I was looking at Lore Master stuff the other night. It was last night. I think it actually fits his character pretty well, and it was something I think I tried to do it one time, and I might have just rolled badly or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago. But I'd like to give it another shot, and I'd like to see if I can tell anything about these guys. Is there anything I know about them that might give us an edge in combat? Maybe history about them. Do I know
What do you want to know? Because anything that you can possibly perceive off of these goblins right now, you already know.
Like I said,
Past
do they seem to
goblins
have?
so many times.
Do they seem to have any particular battle tactics that I would know about? Any obvious glaring weaknesses? Whether it be a weak point, something that would deal us mechanically more damage is what I mean in that regard, or do I know maybe if we take down the leader, will the morale crumble? Will they all scatter or flee, or etc., etc.? Is there any...
You have not encountered goblins that have fled after their leader has been killed. As for the is that these goblins let me think. Wait, have you encountered goblins in this dungeon yet? I don't think you have you?
No, this is the person.
No.
In this dungeon, no.
We've seen dead
These
ones.
goblins
That's true, we
look
have seen a dead
different.
one.
What about that in
these-
comparison to the goblins we've seen previously?
These
yeah.
goblins these goblins are wearing the same colors that have the same level of wearing the same colors as the dead goblins were.
From earlier in the dungeon?
Do not look like the ones that you have encountered outside of the
Okay.
yeah, they do not look like the ones you've encountered in the dungeon.
So it's not the ones that we went into the camp. Got it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not those.
Alright, David, let me know, like, in future encounters, let me know if you want me to ever make a roll maybe on history or arcana or nature, kind of depending on the type of enemy, on whether or not there's anything Vail recalls from a previous reading of anything.
To be fair though, Nico, I feel like what you're doing right now is similar to what the mastermind ability is.
Well,
Like literally taking advantage of a creature's ability and a creature's like mental or
I mean,
even
that's
just knowing
something
the
anyone can
stats.
do. The mastermind is just explicitly better at it.
Fair enough. I'm just saying. I feel like a lot of the abilities, like the things you're trying to say, sound similar to the mastermind's ability.
Well, because that's just like... I feel like that's just kind of like the character's approach, is to try and find how best to take down the enemy. He's not a rogue mastermind, but he also doesn't want to just run up and just try and brute force his way through. He'd rather try and find a more efficient manner to get through the fight.
Oh, hey, to make a slight apology, I did just read something in order to try to accommodate what you just said.
About trying to figure out stuff about them?
What does that role involve? Intelligence?
I think it kind of depends on the enemy, because in some regards you could be history, in some regards it could be nature, even religion or arcana, it really kind of depends on the situation and the enemy.
Make a perception check.
Alright, I believe mine is +3. Yeah, it's +3, okay.
The goblin shield is made out of wood.
Alrighty then.
Ooh.
That wasn't enough about the shield itself. Sorry.
But yeah, like I was saying, just for future encounters, just keep in mind that that's kind of where Vail's initial thinking is going, just trying to look at them and seeing what best way to take them down.
Sounds good.
That's kind of like... I think that's the role Vail as a character wants to lean towards doing, not trying to brute force through, but trying to figure out how best to take them down and trying to tell the team
I'll try to
this is their
remember
weakness. That's just kind of like where he's trying to go with it. Not to like pressure you, just... And if you want me to roll etc. every time on them, like, hey, it's a beast, roll nature, you know, like that. Like, hey, it's a wild beast. You might not even know. It might be kind of like a bear, roll nature. Let's see what you know. You know, I'm just laying out. Anyways, so you said the shield was made of wood. Question. If I cast magic missile, can I have one of the missiles attack his shield? Or do I have to, like, throw it at his face hole? Because, like, I'm pretty sure magic missile says it attacks, like, a creature, but, like, I don't know. Can I...
Yeah, I'm pretty... says creature.
Like Chromatic Orb says you hurl a 4-inch diameter sphere of energy at a creature. Like that. And like Magic Missile says each dart hits a creature. So, like, I don't know. So, like, if I do Magic Missile, it says that the spell hits a creature. So...
For the way that Magic Missile works, I'm going to say you can't target a shield.
The darts all strike simultaneously, and you can direct them to hit one creature or several. And then, so what about a spell that's like Chromatic Orb, where it's worded that I just throw it at the creature? Like, could I... like, if I throw it at him, can I throw it at the part where the shield's in the way, hit the shield? Like, I'm just curious, because...
You can throw it at him, and he can try... block it, and if he tries to block it and some other stuff happens, then you might hit the shield.
Because, like, I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. I want to burn that shield.
No, yeah.
I'm sure that part was obvious. So I can't Magic Missile his shield. Is where we're going with this. Alright, then in that case, I would like to cast Chromatic Orb, and I will choose Fire from its list of options. And I have to make a ranged spell attack against it. So if you will excuse me for a moment, I believe that is, yep, +6.
Damn. Yep.
That hits.
Alright, so I will launch a Flaming Chromatic Orb at him, and if possible, I would like to attempt to ignite the shield with it, and I will like to deal 3d8 fire damage in the meantime.
Dang.
Nice. Roll the damage.
Yeah, let me just flip the doop. Oh, hello!
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking oh. Hey, David,
No
I
need
rephrase that. David, can I rephrase that? When I said I want to light his shield on fire, I would like to immolate his entire existence. If you don't mind.
Plot twist, he's got like 300 health.
Oh my god.
No, don't worry. That's my campaign.
No, that's... No, sir, we're not joking, that's actually Joseph's campaign.
Oh my goodness.
And we're only 5th level.
They did it, though. He dropped a house on him, literally.
I just want to.
Oh yeah, I also
Yeah,
dropped
that
a house
house.
on a guy. Dude, fucking bards are great. David, if possible, after I absolutely immolate this man, I would just like to kind of glance quickly at each side of the goblins, because I assume I see them, right?
Yeah.
I like to just kind of look them and tell them, surrender or you're next.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, alright. I think I'm a +2 on that. Where's intimidation? There it is. Yes, +2. Excellent. I am, not as intimidating as I wish I was.
So
I kind of wish you roll a 1 and you just kind of bubble up. It's like, stop! Oh, I'm hurting you!
Please don't. Just, I don't want to do that again. Please, just don't make me. And,
one of the goblins looks like he was slightly concerned, but the other goblins had no reaction, so he there.
Alright. I'm then just gonna... I'm just gonna look at whoever's after me and just be like, alright, I dropped the big guy. go get the rest of them. That's my contribution. Good luck.
That's Big Bird,
I'll
right?
give him a thumbs up.
Alright.
Yeah, it's
And-
Big Bird.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, do you want me to move Big Bird, or someone else doing that?
Bird. Well, actually, I'd like is yeah. I feel like it'd be better for the party to control the character than me.
Alright, do you guys think it's fair to just have her rage and attack the closest guy?
What we
I don't
could
know
do
about rage.
is if her and Liz team up together on the right side, and then we get the
Yeah, I got
left
it.
side, we can just finish it off with that.
I mean,
like that
I'm
idea.
just bringing up rage because like I feel like if we don't bring up rage, she's never gonna use it.
We don't know. There could
My-
be an ambush immediately.
Yeah, my issue is that I don't think there's gonna be another long rest.
Let's see what happens this turn, and if she doesn't get damage on somebody, we can use her rage next turn.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Alright. I mean, it is lackluster that way, but okay. Yeah, we'll just see how it plays out. So just,
I mean, like, why would she just get enraged over nothing?
I mean,
Oh, we got ambushed, except not really. Oh.
No, it's goblin. I feel like we are all naturally pissed at goblins. At least me.
I'm not.
You
Yeah.
are.
you're the one
I
that
killed you.
died.
I
Alright,
mean, business is business, man.
so yeah, I'm just gonna make a great
Like,
sword attack at the nearest guy.
That dumbass goblin, if he was
Well-
still alive, I'd kick his fucking ass.
Yeah, so
Kill him.
that didn't go over too well.
Uh,
I
There
guess
we go. See.
I guess her turn's
Hey,
done.
hey, Dave, did that hit?
Yeah, Dave does an 8 hit.
Dave, we gotta know. Like,
Fun fact, the goblin's wearing no armor and has a -3 dex, so it had a 7 AC.
no, he has a freaking -4 in death. He's a really slow goblin.
Ooh, excuse me.
It's
Well, I guess that's Big Bird's turn, so whoever's after that.
You up?
It's me?
Yep.
I'm gonna just turn to Vail for a second and be like, holy shit! And then I'm gonna go up to this goblin with my shield and my mace out and just mace to the face.
When she turns to me and says "Holy shit," can I do the oh rats? I wonder if I can find a picture of it. It's like the shonen protagonist cheesy smile with like the thumbs up and everything.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do like the cliche like knock on the head with a fist, tongue out. That sounds so much
Oh
better.
shit, that's like,
Oh, I did things. Maybe?
That hits.
yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. Can I give her one of those?
That's a
But like
smickety
with a
smack.
thumbs up at the same time.
Alright. So Dave, does a 21 hit?
He said yeah. So 9 damage.
I hope a 21 hits. If a 21 doesn't hit,
An
we're
18
screwed.
hit! A 21's gonna hit!
It could be a legendary, you never know.
If the leader has 8, it doesn't have above 8.
Chris,
Yeah.
think about this. What if this is all just an episode of Undercover Boss?
Damn, you're right!
You never
I'd like to
know.
just kind of throw my hands in the air and be like, yes, I did a thing! And then that's my turn.
Oh crap! You did a kill.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. I realized something. We forgot about Ibis.
Actually, no.
No,
No, I'm actually purposefully not moving him all the time.
Okay, never mind.
Because I feel like if I have him, like, constantly doing flyby attacks, that's almost, like, too much free damage, so I feel like sometimes it's just, like, he'll hang back and watch Lucy.
they have bows.
Well, yeah, he's also around the corner.
We are in a cat.
So I feel like in some fights, yeah, but other times it might be fair for him to sit back and just guard Lucy. So right now he's just guarding Lucy.
Okay.
If it matters, Ibis will have an action readied, so if they try and go after, he will talon them. I guess if that does come up, but I doubt it will.
Can we look at can we just admire these rolls for a second?
It's
Hey,
almost
Dave.
like things are actually going in our favor.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Would you like to change your name to CDF? Because them rolls are about as equal to my 2 days combined.
I don't know, man. You rolled a 20 and gave Meepo, like, perma advantage for this encounter.
I give, like, that is an iconic moment to me. I want a picture of that.
Dude, you don't know.
Just, like, pointing at him, like Phoenix Wright style, like, you can do it, Meepo!
And then he gets swole like Big All Might.
Yeah. Basically.
Dude, you don't even know how many moments in the series have come across it. I've been like, oh, I really hope Liz draws this later. Like, you don't even know. You don't even know.
Honestly, if Liz doesn't, I have a friend I talk to on the bus that likes to draw a lot, and I'm totally gonna talk to her about it. She's like, hey, could you write this? Or just draw it. Like, I'll write it down. I'll print it out. Whatever.
Wait. Question. Who goes first? Was it Meepo or was it you?
It was
I
me.
think Chris was first.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris is first.
Yeah, Chris. Okay.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, go right ahead, Chris.
Let me think. Would it? Who were they attacking, by the way? The goblins on the right side of me.
Yeah, the right side.
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
were they
you.
shooting at
They
Godak?
were attacking Godak. Yeah.
Okay. And he's 5 meters around me, so that counts as an advantage. I'm kidding. Let me see. I guess I'll attack this one with my short bow.
Oh, really? Okay.
So, short bow. Ah, yes, I have proficiency in short bows too. Because it counts as a simple weapon. So, whee! 1d20 plus 6. Oof.
Good roll.
Okay. Does not hit.
Thank God I had that 6, or it would have hit frickin'.
Let's go, Meepo.
It would have hit somebody. Oh well. Then I wish to go up a little bit back here and just see if there's anybody else. So
That's a good idea. I like that idea.
Like then there. And then on my turn.
Wait, this is area. 1 second.
Yeah. Next is.
I made sure not to leave the room. I'm still in this hallway. I'm still in the dark. Just sit.
Next is our dragon boy, Meepo.
Yeah, Meepo's got that advantage rolls.
Chris.
Uh-huh. What am I doing?
Perception.
Okay. Oh boy. My perception's gonna get fucked. I still have 0. Yep.
You smell a musky odor.
Oh.
Could I do an intelligence check for what I could think that means? Because I still don't know half of the shit that's going on.
Yeah, actually, I can read this all too. The hallway is all slightly. It smells musky. That's all you know.
Okay.
Musky. Oh, new.
All right. Are the things
two things. The goblins.
Are those 2 doors?
What?
Are the 2 things in front of me doors that are open?
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Can I close them, or would that count as an action?
That would count as an action.
Then I already used it, so then yeah, I'll like I said, I'll just end my turn.
So my turn next.
Meepo.
Nope.
Come on.
Oh, it's Meepo's.
Oh.
Yo, Meepo,
I
drop
gotta
these
turn around. I
fools.
gotta see Meepo.
Yeah, as Meepo moves, I'm just gonna
Yo.
turn to him and just be like, yo, Meepo, drop these fools.
Drop these.
They know
fools.
not your true power.
Gets a 1 with an advantage.
Oh.
Wait, advantage! Advantage! You have advantage!
That's
Yeah!
true. That's true. He had a 1.
Oh, that would have been really bad!
So Dave, does he hit?
Meepo hits and kills. Meepo is now. 1 second. What is intimidation again?
It's charisma.
It's charisma.
Yeah.
Charisma.
Wait, did that goblin really
Thank
only
you.
have 6 HP?
Wow.
Like I said, the rest are small fries. The captain was the one I was worried about.
Yeah! 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 Nico!
God.
Yeah! Hey!
Charisma 6. The
What?
goblins are just gonna look at Meepo and they're gonna go.
Wait, why did he get a negative fucking 1? He has a -1 in charisma.
Oh, they're running away now?
Wait, where did they run to?
There's a door right there.
There's a door.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said the one guy was dead. Okay.
So is that the end of the battle?
Yeah, that's.
We did stuff.
Look at that, guys! Look!
He's gonna look.
Meepo, the real
Meepo,
MVP
1
here.
second. 1 second. The first moment in his life is gonna do something badass. Go to the goblin he just slain and like pull his dagger out of its skull.
Meepo's just got
cool, man.
like that Duke Nukem glare.
Yeah.
No, have Meepo like
I'm gonna-
wipe the blood off the dagger in a really edgelord fashion.
I put my hand out to fist bump Meepo. Godak does that.
I'm just gonna look at Meepo, put a hand
You
on his
gain,
shoulder, and then nod approvingly.
You all gain 30 x. You all gain 30 XP.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey guys, you think we should capture those goblins?
Yeah.
Should we go get them?
Yeah, we need to make sure they don't warn anybody else.
Yeah.
We gotta
right.
hurry after them.
You said 30 XP, right, David?
Yeah, 30 XP.
Alright.
Roll a d20, by the way.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. Can we have Meepo roll the d20? I think he earned it.
Who?
Meepo?
Yeah, David, have Meepo roll the d20. I think he earned it.
He earned it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
What did we get, Dave?
no. What does Meepo get?
What does Meepo get?
Can he get some better
All
equipment?
goblins contain have leather armor. I'll put it in here.
Guys, I think we can all agree that we're giving this stuff to Meepo, right? He can have better
Yeah, I
equipment
think
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just
yeah.
outfit Meepo and make him a god.
Yeah.
Meepo's gonna come back, and I want Meepo to just usurp that kingdom. That goblin. Named that kobold. Yeah.
You're not getting any scrap metal.
Question: Did the goblins close that door behind them, or is it like wide
Yeah,
open?
they're gonna. It was only barely open enough for them to slip in, so they're gonna slip
Okay.
out. And they're gonna slip back in. To use the bathroom.
So is that
Short sword, though.
You all decide how to split up the loot while I'm gone.
3 sets of each?
Yep.
Is that 3 sets of everything?
Yeah, because I think he said each goblin has one.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, so there's how many goblins were killed? 4?
Wait.
Or 3?
3.
Killed.
3. So that means that
Yeah.
there is 90 gold there, and there's 5 of us, 6 of us, because Rivers is also here. So yeah, we can split.
Wait, no. Is it 4? Because David said Meepo threw that knife and killed that one, right?
Yeah,
No, he killed the one that was right.
Yeah, there were.
Oh,
Yeah, no, there were 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
And then
right?
I killed the one that was here, and then
And then the other 2 ran away. Yeah.
Vail
Yeah.
killed the
Never
one
mind.
that was here. Yeah.
Yeah, there were 2 commoners and the leader. So 3 in total.
Okay.
So
So, yeah.
there's 7 of us.
So, okay,
Godak's gonna be like, yo, Meepo, take the shit.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
just
You earned it.
yeah, Meepo gets like a set of leather armor, a shield, and a short sword.
No. Meepo gets Meepo gets a whole body. Like Meepo gets a whole body of loot. We can decide the rest, but a whole body of loot's going to Meepo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David, can we
Okay.
outfit Meepo in leather armor, a shield, and a short sword now?
As well as give him 30 gold.
Yeah, and we'll also
see.
give him 30 gold. He's earned it.
Freaking.
What's the dex? What's the base? Okay, so Chris, you have leather armor on, right?
Yeah, it's 11.
Okay, 11.
11 plus dex.
Mm-hmm.
Do we come back
Anyway,
and
so
Meepo becomes a solid snake on
see,
a big
Meepo,
box
I
of
knew
this
you had it in you.
Yeah, David, fair warning, we're just gonna grind Meepo into a god.
Yeah.
He is the one.
David,
true
I am
carry.
not joking. I want Meepo to usurp. What's his name?
Dude,
Meepo needs to usurp the clan.
Yeah.
if this was a
I'm
MOBA,
just-
Meepo would be the late game carry.
And this all started because of a 20.
Yeah.
Meepo's gonna be.
Meepo's the god that just we just can't accept.
He's the god we don't deserve,
Yeah.
but he's the one we need.
Okay.
Alright, sorry. I think we're done. Alright, let's go chase after these goblins.
No, wait. What are we doing with the loot?
So we have 2
Meepo.
pieces of leather armor, 2 wooden shields, 2 short swords, and 60 gold to divvy up.
Alright.
So,
I'll take the 2 short swords and you can split the gold from yourselves. I say. And I want to take
dibs
the 2
on the
short swords.
money. 'Cause I literally have no use for the armor or the shield, so I'll take the money.
Yeah, I don't.
So I'll
But same thing with me, too.
You want me just to collect the armor?
Actually,
and
you know what, Chris? You can take 2 pieces of leather armor, shields, and short swords, and then we'll split 60 gold between the 3 of us, so we'll each get 20 gold. How's that?
shield?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
You can probably sell that.
I'm just getting a small repertoire. Like, soon I'm just gonna be chucking swords. Just like, hey Dave, can I throw this short sword? Whoosh,
Throw a sword
whoosh.
at them.
Whoosh.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can probably sell that for more than 20 gold anyways.
Well, no, I'm melting down the short sword. What
Yeah,
the
let's
hell are you-
melt the leather armor and
Like,
the wooden
I
shield.
still haven't had a chance to talk to the blacksmith because of y'all's bullshit.
Again, let's melt the leather armor and
so-
the wooden shield.
Yo.
So I'm saying that this doesn't take any time. Chase after.
Which is probably
The
really
goblin?
gracious, because it realistically would, so
So they're
thanks.
going ahead. Can
Can I just
continue
cast
going to-
thaumaturgy?
Can I?
So
Oh,
I
sorry.
can. I just want to cast thaumaturgy just so I can instantly cause an unlocked door or window to fly open.
Ooh.
Want that door to go just open, just whoosh.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna bolt
Okay.
after them.
Can I stealth going up the way I was continuing from before?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Chris.
I have a sneaking suspicion. Anyway, so I'm of course telling them, whoever's left. Hey, I'm gonna be
Alright,
going
let's
up this
go.
other hallway and seeing where it leads.
Yeah, you sneak around that way and cut him off.
Could you
Yeah,
tell
what can
could you no yeah, wait, could you tell Val to send his owl with me?
Yeah, Ibis.
Okay,
Ibis,
yeah.
go keep an eye on Chris. Keep your distance a little bit so they don't notice you and stay hidden. And just let me know
We got
how he's
3.
doing. We're gonna try
Okay,
to keep him
so
off the
Godak.
outside.
Ibis?
1 second,
Yeah.
Godak. Do you see a goblin?
Yeah, I see you too.
Yeah, I see
See the
too.
goblins. You see them carefully open the door in front of them and go past.
Remember, Vail also has the continual flame candle out.
Alright, keep going, guys. Let's go. Oh, my bad, sorry. Nope.
Yep.
Well, thank you, David.
By the way, Dave,
Mm-hmm.
the doors I'm looking at, are they doors going into whatever's on the 2 sides, or are they coming
Thaumaturgy is a cantrip, right?
opening out?
Yeah, it's cantrip, so I'll cast thaumaturgy again and make the door fly open.
Give me just a moment.
Sorry.
Gotcha.
I'm just
Yeah,
asking
we
if the
can-
doors are they like open outwards, or are they 2 separate doors on the house?
No, they're 2 separate doors. Like it's like
Okay.
holding cells. or
Because it looks
something.
like looks like a giant gate that's open.
Ah!
Anyway, so I'm gonna continue down. Do you want me to roll stealth since I said I am stealthing? Hello.
1 second. I need to.
Okay. Sorry.
I am now cutting reach as well as I can.
Rage! Can I just like hear this? Rage! Rage! Rage!
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as you thaumaturgy the door open, and like you're gonna see a like a large bell that is stationed on top of the door get just like blown in with the door, making very loud sounds as
Ah, shit.
Bong! Bong! The stealth has ended! Bong!
Oh no.
I do not
was
like
all
the looks
that?
of that.
Are those a bunch of little critters?
those are a bunch of caltrops, if y'all know what those are.
Shit,
What are they?
What?
caltrops.
What are they?
Things that ninjas throw behind them that are spikes upward.
Oh, those things.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they're basically like your little metal balls, but with fucking spikes.
So basically, it's my bag of marbles, but with
Your bag of
spikes.
But with
I have an
spikes.
idea of what I need to do when I get back! A new invention!
Because I'm debating if I want to do this or not, because I'm feeling this is going to go terribly.
Dude,
Can I hop from wall to wall?
Please.
What the fuck?
Yo,
You just,
yo,
like,
let's
climb
go,
up the
godak
wall?
wall jump, let's go.
you're gonna have to see saving throws. I'll say that because of your special training, yes, but you're gonna have to make saving throws of 15 or higher.
A deck saving throw. I know, that's why I'm super nervous. Oh.
No, wait, David, remember. Joseph, roll acrobatics.
Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be terrible. Yes!
Oh!
Okay. Well,
You see Godak just run across both sides of the wall, just hopping
no.
back and forth like were you from Ninja Gaiden?
Oh no.
Damn. Our rolls are spot on tonight.
Oh no. Well, Godak's gonna be like, well,
Yep.
okay, so Godak is like right over here along this wall now. Everyone's going to have to roll. Everyone's gonna have to roll initiative.
okay.
Me, myself included, since I'm there, or no?
Oh wow, good job, Dick. Alright, let's see.
Actually-
How bad is it?
Dave, myself included.
Pretty bad.
You do not have to roll initiative currently, Chris.
Give me just a roll to see if I'll do actions at the same time as them.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
have him
move.
roll initiative just so we know when he makes, like, his...
When I do
stealth
shit,
portion.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Because his stuff would
okay.
still be happening
Goodness.
alongside us.
Guys, please, I'm scared. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm getting all these nice rolls.
Will someone roll for big? Will someone roll for Big Bird?
Sure, I'll do it.
Uh,
What's Big Bird? It's 2.
Yeah, this is going as poorly as I thought.
What's her modifier?
Did my cool thing.
Dave, is her modifier 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad that I dropped over that landmine.
Well, that's nice.
Well, good thing you're not.
I
combat right
turned
now.
over that landmine.
You know, I just want to say the goblins. I'm having to hide initiative rolls from y'all for goblins at the moment. By the way,
I figured. Yeah.
I just want to say the goblins just today in general are rolling initiative fairly well. Like that last one, that was all pretty good.
Ours was just barely better, yeah.
I mean, we did get a 22 and a 21. So it's not like we did half bad.
No, no. Like, what I'm saying here is that they were lucky. We were just luckier.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yep, this is going as bad as
so
I thought.
logically, because I just got a 1, I cannot have a 1 next roll. It's
I mean,
not possible.
It's gonna happen.
I mean,
No, it's not possible.
technically speaking,
No.
Dave just really quickly goes into the programming of the site, changes it.
David's gonna tempt fate. Don't tempt fate, man. Okay.
so David, what's the order? What are or who's up first or whatever?
Liz and
Oh, really?
11s. So
Oh hey, yeah.
I'm having to.
I guess I'll go
say-
before.
Nix is gonna go.
You're cutting out,
You're
David.
cutting out real
Yeah,
bad.
you're cutting out super hard, bro. Oh, fuck.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nix is going to go first,
Huh?
followed by Meepo, Godak, who technically had the lowest base roll.
Wait, why are they all going before me and Chris?
They're
Chris?
not.
Or no? Yeah.
Oh, you just mean between the three of them.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
I'm
okay.
bad.
Let's see, can you guys drop 2 goblins before I get there? That'd be lovely.
I mean, I'll try. No promises.
I know. Oh, man. I just wanted to do a cool thing.
I just want to see
Yeah,
the
it's ended
battle.
up being
Don't mind
a
me
really bad
turning
idea.
I've realized that now, David. Every time I want to do a cool thing is always a bad idea. So don't do cool things in this game of make.
For a
Oh,
second,
God.
hey, to be fair, it
So
started
something that
working
you
for
know-
a second there.
Be higher up on the wall. Godak, make a perception roll.
Okay. I'm going to say, yeah, I got proficiency in perception. No, I'll take that.
I'm just saying though, like if you notice, the things that I don't really care about, I always get 20s in. Like, oh, I guess I could just take these gems. I want to see if I can. 20. Hey, I'll give them a little improvement. 20.
Alright. How bad is it, guys?
Roll again.
Roll again? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Okay. I'm giving you advantage because you're higher up on the wall. You notice that there's on the end of Caltrops Hall, there is a retaining wall.
Retaining wall?
A wall that it's not like a full-on wall, but it's like a halfway up wall.
So, like a ledge?
Yeah. Well, it's not really a let, but you see a wall that goes halfway up, like a little bit less than halfway up the room, and behind it are crouched 2 goblins. It is important to note. That while these goblins are crouched behind the wall, they are unattackable.
Okay.
Oh, so they're like behind total cover?
I got a question. What are we going to land on? On that fall?
That is a really, really good question. I actually.
Wait, which question was a good question?
No, like, I don't know where I'm going to land on. Am I going to land on top of a goblin?
Yes.
Yeah, this might get really interesting.
Dude, you can do a triple wall jump drop kick.
Oh, man.
Do
I
it.
just hope this goes well.
Do
man.
it, Joseph.
I hope it goes well, is what I'm saying.
I hope it
because
goes
I know
well.
what I'm going to do.
You have to try it. If you don't, you'll regret it for the rest of your life.
I know!
Just in case something happens, I'm going to go ahead and call this recording and start up another one, just in the event. Because we have been going on for a while on this one. So thank you all for watching. And when you come back, you can see how bad Godak fails at being an anime protagonist. So we'll catch you all in a wee bit. If anyone's got any closing words, I'm giving them 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, too long, I stop counting. Laters.